This fall, prepare yourself for a film that will shake you to your core.
Detective Mills, Detective Somerset.
Officer Parsons, what's the emergency?
You're not gonna believe this.
You always say that, Parsons.
Oh, God. What is that smell? Is that shit?
Yeah, we think someone literally scared the shit out of the victim over and over again and wrote that on the floor with it.
They wrote fear?
The problem with emotions is, even the most innocent ones can be used against you.
Have you two made headway with the case or not?
Captain, just wait. Somerset, tell him.
This note was found behind the second victim's refrigerator.
The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell a hell of heaven.
From Milton. Paradise Lost.
All right, I'm confused.
It means this is beginning. This word was written on the wall behind the same refrigerator, spelled out in chewed-off fingernails.
Anxiety?
There are 7 deadly emotions, Captain. Anxiety, fear, anger, sadness, joy, disgust, and envy. 7. You can expect 5 more of these.
The feelings of a child can grow deadly when they turn into an adult.
Oh, man.
From David Fincher,
Honestly, have you ever seen anything like this before?
and oddly enough, Pete Docter.
A 300-pound man dipped in rainbow paint, ground into powder, and turned into part of confetti used to spell the word joy on his living room wall? No. I've never seen anything like this before.
This is a monster that kills when the mood strikes.
That tip of yours paid off, Detective Mills. We found the suspect's apartment belongs to one Riley Anderson, age 30. Somerset and a team have been here a few hours going over the place.
Somerset?
We could use some more men here.
I know. I'm doing the best I can.
This entire place is filled with journals and oddly women's hockey equipment.
What are you getting from the journals?
There are 2,000 notebooks on these shelves, and each notebook contains about 200 pages.
Forget it. Anything in them about the killings?
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head? Well, I know. I know Riley's head.
Third person.
Wait, there's a lot more. Bing Bong and I are finally going to the moon. We're going to get on a spaceship and fly there. It's going to be so much fun. We'll have breakfast twice a day. I might even spit out the window.
Who the fuck is Bing Bong?
No dates. Placed on the shelves in no discernible order. Just her mind poured out on paper.
Always be true to your feelings.
Hey, the captain wants a word, you guys. He sounded fucking pissed.
Yeah, Charlie, we're heading up.
Detective.
Who poisoned someone with broccoli?
Someone who clearly thinks broccoli is disgusting.
Well, at least we know she's probably vegetarian.
Now, you don't know that for sure.
Detective! You're looking for me.
It's her.
Don't move! Put that hockey skate down! Now!
Keep away from her!
Get on the goddamn ground right fucking now! Get down! Show me your hands! Let me see the hands!
The Washington Post says, I nearly pissed myself laughing at how ridiculous it was. Then I just ended up getting angry when I realized it was a stupid sketch for some dumb podcast.
Who are you, Riley? Who are you really?
Doesn't matter who I am. Who I am means absolutely nothing. You need to stay on your left up here.
But the question is, what makes you so special that people should listen?
I'm not special. I've never been exceptional. But this is, though, my work.
Your work, Riley?
We see a deadly emotion on every street corner, in every home, and we tolerate it. We tolerate it because it's common. It's trivial. We tolerate it morning, noon, and night. Well, not anymore. I'm setting the example. And what I've done is going to be puzzled over, and studied, and followed, forever.
Riley, you made a man suck his own dick to death after snapping his spine in two. How does that relate to sadness exactly?
Okay, maybe that one was a little bit of a reach.
Pixar and Disney presents, mainly because we really need a hit right now, Inside Out 7.
David, put the gun down.
Come on. What's in the box?
David, listen to me. Put the gun down.
What's in the fucking box?
I'm afraid envy was my emotion, David. And since I really wanted your wife's core memories, I took her pretty little head.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Inside Out 7. It's what's inside. That counts.
This is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. They talk movies. They talk TV. They talked Kevin Costner into stupidly quitting Yellowstone to get back at him for making The Postman and Waterworld back in the day. I'm your announcer, Julie. And announcing that there's a Josh Gad Spaceballs movie in the works is like announcing someone is about to commit a vicious, intolerable hate crime against you. Here are your hosts: Matthew Stewart, DJ Valentine, Justin Polizzi, and Freddy Maas.
Hey kids, and hey new YouTube viewers, I guess on the YouTube. We've had a whole bunch of you guys over the last month.
Yeah, the
If you're
pipeline
new-
is filled
Yes,
with
filled,
You guys, you people.
If you're new to the show, this is the Simplistic Reviews Podcast, and for show purposes, I am DJ Valentine, and I'm joined by three men because we don't give a shit about checkboxes here. Chief Justice of the Nashville Supreme Court, Matthew Stewart, and Head of Oncology and Gynecology of Palm Springs South, General Justin Polizzi, and joining us is Simplistic Reviews' own certified historian, Frederick Aloysius Maas. Fellas, say hello to the new viewers from YouTube. Hey, all the subscribers, all the new
Hello,
subscribers.
new subscribers.
Came in from like all the Canon films and stuff. I welcome in. Come on,
Yes.
pull up a chair.
Pull up that chair
Pull that chair right
and
up.
enjoy some family-friendly.
Yeah, if you're new to the show, this is the first time you're hearing the
This
show.
is fun for the whole family.
We are a family-friendly show. We do not swear. We do not make any derogatory remarks. We're nice, wholesome. You can bring your kids. You can pause the show. Bring your kids in.
I think we're the
Do a
most.
puzzle while you're listening.
I feel like we're the most diversified podcast.
We're the most diverse podcast. We're the most family-friendly podcast. We're almost Christian. That's how family-friendly
Yep.
we are.
Cocksuck motherfucker.
Wait, no.
Sorry,
There goes
we're
the
back.
ruse.
I have Tourette's.
Yes,
and-
Tourette's.
and
That's still family-friendly. The
It's
Tourette's
still
is a
family-friendly
medical
because
condi-
it's a condition.
It's a
that,
medical condition. You cannot get on him for
cocksuck
saying
motherfucker.
cocksucking motherfucker.
See,
I don't have
it
to.
sucks.
I'm just repeating what he said.
See, Justin,
You
ruined
can't
everything.
discriminate
I was-
against me.
I had Newsmax on the other line waiting.
Really?
And they were saying if you guys can like not curse for like
Ooh.
5 seconds, we
Right.
were never going to put us right between Jew hating black guy
Yes.
and one of my personal favorite shows on Newsmax,
That?
and we were going to be a lead-in
It's a
to
three-time Emmy
Italian hating Jewish man.
Oh Jesus!
And and we
that's a
were
B
gonna,
block.
we were going to be we were right there prime time.
Newsmax, give us another chance. Give us 5 more seconds. We promise. In this next 5 seconds, we will not say any swear words. We will not make any jokes that is against any religion.
Fuck!
Oh fuck! There it goes again. Sorry. God damn it! I
Don't-
oh,
stubbed
damn it,
my-
I did it again. Shit,
stepping.
fuck.
Damn it! No, I stubbed my toe.
Oh, see, you gotta watch where you're putting your foot there, Matthew. You gotta watch where
But
you're
in reality, children deserve podcasts just as much as adults do.
Hey
And,
kids,
you know,
if you stumbled onto this and your parents aren't listening, I want you to just scream as loud as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Say the word cunt. Just say it as loud.
Just make
as
sure
possible.
you're we like to whisper to children on
Hey
podcasts.
kids. No, that feels kind of creepy. That feels a little
Well,
bit.
so dirty just listening.
But we
to
do it
this.
for everybody.
Hey,
We don't want to. Our goal on
Sometimes
this
we throw the
podcast is not to
recycling into
leave
the
a
regular
certain-
trash can.
Oh, see, yeah. Sometimes I take cardboard. I just throw it in the street. Fuck it.
You
I
don't. You don't recycle it. huh?
Sometimes when the ice falls out of the fridge, I don't pick it up.
Sometimes I leave the fridge open. Fuck it. Hours at a time. Fuck it.
Yeah.
gives a
Sometimes I invite like homeless people into my house and like let them look at it for a minute and then I throw them out.
Do you make them fight? Because that's what I do. I make them fight.
No. I mean, if I've learned anything from the creator of Bum Fights,
Yes.
it's funnier to dress like Doctor, what's his name, than actually be Doctor
Kevorkian?
Dr. Disrespect.
Basically was.
You can't say Doctor Disrespect has been deplatformed or deregulated or whatever. I think it
Was he
just
talking
bad-
to children too? What did he do? Did he do a
Oh,
rat-
yes.
what did
It's always minors.
Yeah,
It's always minors, supposedly.
filthy minors.
yeah.
Stop digging those holes, minors.
If only life was just that
many
difficult.
minors.
Just somehow can't avoid the minors.
Hey kids. I'm not going to say anything. This is the universe talking. This is
Kids,
not even
run.
me.
Get the fuck away from the internet, kids.
Kids,
Yeah.
get the fuck away from the
Get away from the internet, but make sure you download this episode before you run
for
away.
your fucking life.
This
Run,
world is
goddamn it!
terrible.
Open a
This world
book.
is terrible, kids.
This is not DJ. This is
No.
the universe talking to you right now.
That's the problem. This country has read too many books, so it has too many
That's
good
true.
ideas.
The
So
books are all cosmopolitan, apparently.
And somebody's probably listening to this
Playboy.
podcast.
Don't read a
in
book.
Playboy, baby.
2037,
Yes.
and nothing has changed. So
When you're listening to this, the nukes are probably dropping as you listen to it. Like you just hit play.
2045.
Yeah, the nukes are probably on the way.
you know, by the time this podcast ends, you will be
Ash.
eliminated.
Yeah, you ever seen Terminator Salvations, kids? We're this is like the
many people
Anton
have.
Yelchin and the little black girl. This is essentially what we're doing
Yeah,
right
there's no salvation on this show.
We've lost that a long time ago.
Long
when
time ago.
we did that devil meeting and sold
Yeah,
our
yeah,
soul.
Oh, out in the woods in Cal. Yeah, I remember that meeting. It was a good meeting. I mean,
Good
there were a lot of
meeting,
good speakers at
A lot
that.
of
I brought
sacrifices.
donuts.
It was a good crowd. It was a good crowd.
But the goat cheese was on point. I will
It's
say.
almost like Coachella, but with more
Whoever,
Satan. It
yeah,
was a
I
little
don't
weird.
know who catered it, but fuck.
I think I'm gonna go Cali Coffee. They brought us some stuff, some little.
There's nothing like a good charcuterie
They were solid.
plate.
Oh Jesus,
Oh,
Crackers, cheese. You know what I'm
Cheese.
talking about.
that's what you're addicted to, brother. You can't walk 5 feet without
You gotta-
asking somebody, "Where's
Yeah.
your charcuterie?
Where's your
Do I-
fucking charcuterie plate? Where's your cheese? Where's the fucking gabagool?
gabagoo?"
Yeah, go.
What a fucking.
You gotta have the
Got a little
salami.
spoonful of gabagool.
He just
Yeah.
walks into Publix.
Oh,
I'm sorry. He
God.
walks to a grocery store and says, "Hey, gabagoo, where is that?
Gabagool.
Aisle 5."
Gabagool.
Gabagool.
A whole generation of people don't know gabagool. I
I
don't know what
just
the
feel-
gabagool
I
is.
feel like I'm being attacked right now. I don't know how to express my feelings right
This
now.
is all part of our.
Newsmax,
grand
give us
plan.
one more chance. We promise. Okay, we're just funny.
Okay,
Okay, we're,
hey, by the time the show ends, I'll try and get him back on the phone.
we're
They
serious.
hung up.
Just use this cut. We're gonna use this cut. 5-second cut. No cursing. No
Yeah,
religion
we're
talk.
gonna
no
send our
devil
sizzle,
worship.
a
We're
new
gonna
sizzle
just-
reel.
New
Brand new
sizzle. Here we are. Here. Right. 5 seconds of us not fucking cursing. Fuck that. Damn it. Shit. Fuck.
God damn it. Well,
I'm the one with the Tourette's.
there goes
There
the
goes the
neighborhood.
fucking neighborhood.
There it goes.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Coming
Very
spelled with a U.
That's what you call in the radio business a what do you call that radio business?
A plug.
A plug? Is that what you're telling? Is that what the thing you were
A
trying to?
promo?
Your brain literally
A
stopped
promo?
on the word
Yeah.
plug.
So yeah, welcome new people.
Bye, new people. I know
We
you
tried.
stumbled- We tried.
Yeah.
We kept you for long enough. All right,
They
it's good. You can
they
go back.
subscribe. It's like I'm gonna give these guys
One shot.
7 minutes,
It's like Eminem.
and we're gonna see what they goes.
You had one podcast, one shot,
300 new YouTube subscribers. All gone.
Now all they're
all
gonna
gone
do
in the blink of an
See
eye.
those numbers just dropping.
is
It's like
it's like the stock market.
it's
280.
like Price is Right.
Yeah.
2, 1, and all right.
No. How many subscribers now? $1.
$1. It's like the end of Trading Places. All of a sudden, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Time for a game that's like Clark Kent jumping into a phone booth and coming out as gay. It's Simplistic Switcheroo.
Simplistic Switcheroo. This is a game where we're usually taking 2 actors, and we decide who would do the other's careers better. But
We
for
just
this
gained
edition-
4 people as we were talking.
See?
people like the
People
word
know.
cunt.
We literally
Enjoy
gained
cunt?
4 people.
Keep saying cunt, Justin. Keep saying
I
it.
think it's because I said Newsmax.
I
to
just
be
think it
honest.
was hilarious.
Those
We
words.
started that little banter back and forth. We gained full fucking new people.
How does that happen? What's this world coming to?
Coming with a U. Simplistic
People
Switcheroo
are
is-
looking for new podcasts to listen to.
It's true. This is the segment where we usually use 2 actors. And we see who does the other one's career better. But this time we're gonna do character edition. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna put 2 characters, fictional, in a scenario, and you have to decide who would survive the other's movie better. Okay.
Okay.
This is a
Oh,
little,
wow.
I
a little
remember
bit of a
this.
different situation.
This is a different game.
Talk about a switcheroo.
A twist.
And you know what's
next-
fun about this? We never start shows with games.
That's true. Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes
Rarely.
Rarely.
Play
It's
this
a
game
rare
by
occurrence.
myself all the
This is kind of a celebration of the new YouTube followers and all you
man.
old heads who've
So
been here
this-
from the beginning.
yeah.
This is a little bonus treat for you.
I
Here we
didn't
go.
realize tonight was a celebration of our.
It's a celebration, bitches. Hey, clear my throat, Justin. That's number 3. First one's going to be John Matrix versus, not versus, but who could survive the other's movie better, John Matrix or Dutch?
So here's the sub game. Now Freddy has to guess who these characters are from.
Oh, that'd be John Matrix or Dutch. Freddie, do you know who they are?
Do you know who these two characters are from?
One of them is Commando.
Oh no, you're not. Justin's Justin. Freddy.
I
You're not
forget
Justin.
sometimes.
It's the Tourette's. It's the Tourette's. I tell you.
We should all
be
play each other.
president.
Who will survive this podcast?
No one. We're all gonna die. Nobody makes it alive. We're all gonna die. I'm Billy. I'm Billy, and the other guy.
This podcast has actually been run by AI for the past 4 years because we were all dead.
That's true. We've been gone a long time.
You can't even tell the difference because we're still idiots.
And the other one is Predator.
Shut up. So John Matrix in the Predator movie or
Justin
Dutch in
ruined
the
the
Commando
game.
movie, who survives the other movies better? This is a tough one.
I think John Matrix is surviving.
I feel like they both will do okay.
John Matrix has a lot more firepower.
John Matrix killed a country, so I don't know if Dutch can kill the country.
Well,
yeah, but Dutch killed an apex predator.
But here's the thing about it.
That is true.
That goes to another planet to hunt.
He outsmarted him.
But
both
if I
of them
put the
are
Predator-
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, that's the twist, Justin. That's the twist.
I know it's a twist, but I feel like he could be both. 'Cause he has.
I'm both. Yes, the answer is yes.
John Dutch.
Dutch Matrix.
I don't know who would I mean, probably Dutch in Commando.
I don't know, man. I'm leaving Matrix. This Matrix killed a country. A
I know.
country.
Okay,
It's not a small country either.
Here's the thing. Okay, well, the big thing is in Predator, Dutch only has he's got the grenade launcher. The regular.
He's
But
doing
in
like
Commando,
bow and
there's a
arrow.
lot of guns.
John Matrix has every gun made by mankind.
Does John Matrix get to bring his guns into the Predator world?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just plucking the character out. Like John Matrix, you don't get all the weapons.
Both of them
here.
at the height of their powers. Both characters will be at the height of their powers. Okay,
If John Matrix is bringing his firepower, then Dutch gets to bring his cunning. So I think because he outsmarted the predator. So I'm
accidentally outsmarted him.
Like, I don't know if Dutch could handle Bennett though. Dutch is kind of like a normal guy. John Matrix is
but Dutch can banter. I think he knows how to banter. Bennett.
Does he banter?
I mean, son of a bitch.
I mean, that's not really John Matrix banters, but that's
he said, "Hey, what's the fucking deal with this tie?"
Fucking pencils, pushing too many pencils. That's
pushing
the only
too many
banter he has in the movie. Most of the time, he's just like, Mac, no, run. That's essentially his banter.
It's very monosyllabic. At least John Matrix has jokes. Do you think
it's true?
Oh, can you imagine John Matrix talking and then the Predator he mimics everything? So he's like,
"You're dead tired."
It's like blow off steam.
I lied.
Blowing off steam.
So what do we got to vote here? So Justin, what do you got? You got John or you got Dutchie?
Who would be better?
Who would survive who
would survive their movie?
I would say Dutch would survive Commando.
Wow, okay. Better than John Matrix survives the Predator, you say?
Yeah, I mean,
we'll survive.
It's tough, but I'm gonna go with I think Dutch was a lot older than John.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of going with that he's more experienced. So
Matthew, you on
what was John Matrix's rank? Or was he just kind of
he was a commando, Matthew?
No, but
he was a commando.
They have commandos.
God damn it, it's in the title.
Like the
I'm not sure.
commandos and stuff
he
like
said
that.
he eats green berets for breakfast, so I'm assuming he's a high-ranking guy.
Yeah,
like a colonel or some shit.
He's like green berets.
I eat green berets for breakfast, or whatever the fuck he said.
He was
Justin makes a little bit of a good point.
He was a United States Army Special Forces colonel.
I called it. I called colonel. Thank you.
Well, you said he didn't have a rank.
I said he was probably a colonel because he was high ranking. Because he was retired essentially.
You're coming out of my left here.
Yeah.
He's retired.
That's a podcast joke, folks. I say, you know what? As much as I hate, to my chagrin, I'll agree with Justin because he brings up. I don't think he.
Freddie, you're the tiebreaker. What do you got? What do you got?
What do you got? Chagrin, huh?
I don't want to agree with you.
Spell that.
Well, they both went with
Dutch, I don't like
right?
his people, but I will.
They both went with Dutch. What do you?
I know you would. Asshole.
I'm gonna go with Matrix. He's got the artillery to take the Predator down, so I'm going with Matrix.
I'm going with Matrix too. I think this is a draw.
Oh.
I think this is a draw.
I think we have a problem.
We can't have this.
Next
Somebody
one.
will die.
Somebody has to die.
We all win.
We'll revisit that later.
We'll come back. Next one. Ellen Ripley or Sarah Connor. Who survives the other's movie?
Oh, Ripley. Ripley.
You think Ripley killed Terminator, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Sarah Connor did, I guess she technically killed the Terminator by tricking the Terminator.
It was assisted suicide. I'm not a big Sarah Connor fan. I don't think she's...
She killed the first Terminator when she was a waitress, though.
Yeah. Sarah Connor. Yes.
Sarah Connor.
Listen.
I don't know. She just kind of got lucky by taking it through the press, the hydraulic press. The hydraulic press killed the Terminator, not her.
But she pushed the button, man.
Oh, push the button, Max.
She kind of turned into a Terminator in Terminator 2, and she almost killed a T-1000. She was like one bullet shy of killing.
One bullet shot, and then nope. I'm saying Ripley. Ripley had to survive a whole bunch of different aliens. You know, and
That's true. She killed.
She has a lot more. She's been around for like thousands of years.
Yeah,
she's immortal.
But she's been sleeping most of them though. She's only been up for about 7 total days and about 2,000 years worth of lore.
That's true. I think I would just love to see Sarah Connor versus a fucking xenomorph. I think she'd fuck it up.
Does she get?
I think she'd get eaten so fast.
Get the load? Does she get the load
so fast
load runner thing?
I think she's gonna get the M16 rifle because that was her shit, and then she's gonna get the black combat hat and the sunglasses and the no favor what we make. But Freddy's like, nah, fuck that. Xenomorphs go right through her.
She's gonna be face hugged within 5 minutes.
Oh shit! So she's gonna get Michael beamed.
Yeah.
She's gonna get face hugged.
Face hugged. Justin, what do you think? Ripley or Connor?
What a weird thing to say.
I'm gonna go with Ellen Ripley.
Ripley's just running
away.
I thought
we got
a
clean sweep.
Sweep or Ripley? Okay,
fine. Listen, there's a reason why she's been cloned and whatnot. You know,
that's true. And she's really good at basketball. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah,
quite a bit.
Yeah, quite good.
All right, next one.
Like do everything in Alien 4 or
Dominic Toretto or Mad Max? Who survived?
Oh, that's not even a question.
Dominic Toretto, of course.
Of course,
he's all about family. He's got a whole family.
He's got a big family. You know what do you want?
My name is Dominic Toretto.
It's like,
my world is fire and blood.
How many fights have you been in?
Versus Mad Max?
Wait.
Not versus, but who would survive the other's movie more? Like if Mad Max was in Fast and the Furious, or Dominic Toretto was in Fury
Mad
Road.
Max does not know how to drive a Mad Max doesn't know how to drive a car very well. He always crashes.
He has a car. He does crash a lot
of cars. He
I'm
crashes
going with
a
the
lot
simple
of cars.
fact that because Vin Diesel's darker skin, he wouldn't survive the desert.
Wow.
I don't know how that makes me
Racism.
Color matters when it comes to
just lost 20 subscribers right there. They were all dark-skinned, half black, half Spanish, whatever Dominic Toretto is, viewers. All right, thank you.
Joke's on you. The number hasn't changed yet. What's that?
Isn't Vin Diesel one of your people, though, Justin?
I don't know what the fuck
no one knows who he is.
No one knows what he is.
That's true. God, he's such an
enigma.
He doesn't even know who
I know more about a Morton Joe than I know about Dominic Toretto.
Yeah.
Wait, how many black people are in Fury Road?
There's a lot of Aborigines.
Aborigine people. Not in Fury Road, I don't think any.
That's what I'm thinking. Like not. Well,
I mean,
Gibson.
technically, there probably wouldn't be.
Oh no! Catwoman's in there. Catwoman's in there.
Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was one of the wives. That's right.
She's the one.
The one.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, she's in there. She's half Jewish though, so that kind of like he's like half.
You get a little bit. Yeah, what a diversified cast.
It's very, very diversified. Elvis is
white people, and then you get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah. So are we all going with Dom? Is that what we're going with?
I'm going for Dom. I think it'd be great. I want to see him race through the wasteland.
Do not be addicted to Nas.
Yeah, do not love the Nas.
You will regret its absence.
Don't worry about me and my Nas. We're racing for pinks.
We don't have lease agreements in the wasteland, Dominic Toretto.
One in the pink and two in the sting.
What?
Why do you?
I can tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing. The movie that I would run to watch. The movie that I would run to watch would be the Dominic Toretto Fury Road movie. I'm telling you.
Fast and the Furious 11 Fury Road.
I'm watching the shit out of that movie.
I'll take that over space.
That's how many races I've been in.
Max
would
probably
you gotta do.
Max would be confused. Mad Max would be like, "What the fuck?
You guys just race. You don't kill each other.
You don't kill each
other.
other
Here?
Well, Mad Max did live in the present and he lived in the future. So he's seen like
he was a cop.
Regular shit, and then he's seen like some shit. So he's gone through both. Like, he's a man of two lives.
That's true. He did kill Toe Cutter.
But he is psychotic.
Truck or whatever.
Sees shit. Crazy.
He's nuts. He's fucking insane.
He's mad.
He's mad. He's mad. I'm gonna vote for Max just because I know he would kill every member of Dom's crew. I think Dom is dead in like 5 seconds.
He can drive real fast.
I think fucking Nathan Jones throws him into a fucking volcano.
He'll find a
volcano and just fucking throw him in.
He's like, I'm gonna take my baby brother, throw him in this volcano. Maybe he'll make Dom his baby brother.
Probably. I got a baby brother. He was perfect in every way. I know.
Hey, I'm not a baby brother.
I know I'm perfect, motherfucker. Next one. Beatrix Kiddo or John Wick? This is an easy one for me.
I know who you're gonna pick.
I don't think you do.
I do. You're gonna pick fucking Kiddo.
Oh, you do know who I'm gonna pick. Yeah, I'm going Kiddo all day. I'm going Kiddo all day. All day.
Explain why.
She killed 88 motherfuckers by herself with a sword.
I don't know. John Wick killed
not just any motherfucker. They were crazy.
They weren't the crazy 88 because there were 88 of them. They just thought the name was cool.
All right, fine, Quentin. But I'm just telling you, she has a 5-finger death punch. She takes out like half of these motherfuckers in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
In a heart.
She survived getting shot in the head.
That's a long heartbeat.
She got shot in the head by Bill. Remember? That's how we were introduced to her, for Christ's sake.
Well, yeah, John Wick just had his dog killed.
Yeah,
I guess the whole thing. Do you think Beatrix Kiddo would be upset that her dog died?
I think she'd be. She was.
Do you think? Are we just going straight in like everything happened, or do we still need the trigger to work with the character? You know what I mean?
Good question. I didn't think about that. Maybe.
Yeah. It's like if you're taking that.
I don't think John Wick would care if somebody shot him in the head. He'd be like, "Thank you, God, I can meet my wife again. Thank you."
He's like, "Thank you very much. I caught my first tube today."
That's a wrong Keanu.
Wrong movie.
My first tube.
Better movie.
Did Wick ever use like a sword? Not necessarily.
Yeah, on the motorcycles. He was fighting with the swords on the motorcycles.
He's kind of badass.
Yeah. Hey, don't
He's
get it
versatile.
twisted. John Wick's a bad motherfucker, man. I'm just telling you.
I don't think we're twisting anything that you're saying. You clearly don't like men. So
what?
Yes.
What?
I knew right from the start.
Gender
I like
bias.
boobies, Justin. I love
gender bias.
I'm
sticking
boobies.
with the wick because when that wick burns, it burns.
It's a long wick.
I think Beatrix Kiddo versus Donnie Yen's character would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was a sword fight too.
You would want to see that sword fight.
He sword fight in the third one versus
third one,
your boy.
He had like it was like a knife. It was like a knife fight.
No. He had a sword fight. He had a sword fight with the guy. That's a good fight, wasn't it, John? He fucking stabbed him in the chest.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, DJ. The Asian guy. Yes,
my name's
right.
not John, by the way. God, he's. Are you getting Cena?
I'm pretty old. I'm pretty fucking old, man. I'm sorry. No, what the hell's the name of the guy? The Costa? The bad guy from the third one. I can remember.
The guy
is that
was
the
in,
dog? That guy. That guy is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I thought that's the guy from Iron Chef, right?
Yes, he's also from that's Miami Capoeira movie. I can't remember the name of it.
Capoeira.
Only the Strong, I think it's called.
Maybe Capoeira.
Capoeira. Justin's going with Wick. I'm going with Kiddo. Matthew, Freddy, what are you guys going?
I'm going Kiddo.
Ooh, Matthew. You could end it right here.
Who can
end it right here?
Or you can tie it up.
You can make it another drug.
You and I could form an alliance.
Oh, now you want to be my friend.
Be
my chagrin.
The enemy of my friend is my enemy. Or
enemy of my enemy is my enema.
My friend. What?
Who needs friends when you have enemas? Or the other way around.
Something. John Wick did fall down a lot of stairs. I don't know if
that's Johnson Wick.
Johnson Wick.
Johnson and Johnson would.
I'm gonna go. I don't know if Don Wick would be able to escape a coffin.
Ooh.
I don't know.
He'd probably stay in there. He's very self-destructive. So
he can do everything else.
Let me tell you something. Let me answer that question for you. He would never be put in a coffin.
Oh,
that's true. He puts people in.
People in coffins. Yeah,
true. It's true.
Except for the fourth one. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but somehow he's out of the coffin.
Well, it was longer.
Whatever.
Longer than Kill Bill.
Yeah, he does have a lot more people. Like he did maybe kill Common as well. But would Beatrix Kiddo want to shoot Common?
Good thing.
Yeah.
It's common sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go. I think Beatrix Kiddo.
Yeah.
God, but I'm torn about it though too. It's like I don't know.
Good one, right? It's a good one.
Don't worry, I won't let you ever forget about it.
You'll never forget. Next one, Rick O'Connell versus Indiana Jones.
Oh. Indy for everybody.
I think you just insulted Justin by asking that question.
he's like, how dare you, sir?
Let me answer on behalf of everyone.
Yes.
Indy.
Yes, okay. Moving on. Next one.
Now we have 5 more subscribers.
There we go. Next one. Ferris Bueller.
Freddy Maas
Marty
versus
McFly.
Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller or Marty
You are a motherfucker.
You insulted Justin with 2 in a row.
What are you doing?
This is like the fuck you Justin list.
Yeah, why are you trying
Justin.
to hurt him? So what
I
do you
am the host. I can mute your mic.
No, you son of a bitch! Wait.
DJ, where did the bad man touch you?
He touched me in the Bueller.
He went Bueller.
There is a pedophile in that movie. there is one.
Yeah, there is
one. See if you can find them.
There's
There's
several.
the one
actually.
trying to break into a kid's house.
It's true. Who gets assaulted by a young woman?
And might have questionably done something with a dog.
Yeah, we don't know for sure.
Interesting.
With the credits.
Interestingly enough, we have a pedophile and a murderer.
It's true.
You know what's funny is yes, that's true. And at the
And
end,
somebody
the
who
pedophile might have been killed
AIDS.
by the dog.
So you have an AIDS survivor, a murderer,
AIDS
and a
survivor,
pedophile.
murderer, and a pedophile. You got a lot of people in this
A lot of
movie.
people's in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
A lot of them. Tons.
Holy
It's
shit.
variety. It's such a variety of people.
Such a diverse cast.
Very diverse casting.
I'm going to get it out there. I think Marty would be the winner in this category.
Marty sucks in schools, though, bro. He sucks in schools.
So does Ferris.
He
He
Ferris doesn't go to school.
But he runs the school. He doesn't.
But you're forgetting the one thing.
You're raising money for him. They think
Ferris
he's gonna
Bueller
die.
took a day off, right?
Right.
Marty McFly took centuries off.
And he went back to them. He kept going back and forth.
Kept going back to them centuries.
Like he never moved any. I think he aged one day over the course of like 100
Marty
years.
would be better fit in both movies. Where Ferris, I don't think he'll take it serious with the DeLorean, with Doc,
right?
And that will fuck things up.
I think he's smart. I think Ferris is smarter than Marty, though. That's why I think he'd do better.
Do you
He's
think?
smart.
But do you think Marty can outrun a car to get back to the house? He had to outrun his mom. No, it's his sister. He had to outrun his sister.
Yeah, he had that.
You think?
Well,
Do you
he's
think
got
Marty?
the
Because
skateboard.
Marty, he
He
does.
does have the skateboard. He has a
He
skateboard.
could bring a
though.
skateboard with him. That's true. But then
Could Ferris survive Biff? I think Ferris would run rings around Biff.
I think it's Marty. I think Ferris would say "fuck the space-time continuum" and just let everything be destroyed. He'd just be like, whatever.
Yeah, but Marty also defeated Biff as well.
Yeah, eventually. It took a while. It took a
Well,
while.
I mean,
took him a century.
what's the fairness? Are we doing Back to the Future Part 1 versus Ferris, or are we doing all 3 versus?
Well, that's the thing. You would have to argue the whole thing with the John Wick and everything else.
Yeah,
and
that's
then, too.
true. Yeah.
It's
I'll
like,
let
what are we
it
talking
go.
about?
I just think
It's got to be the character at large.
You, DJ, say what you want to say. Our friendship will not be destroyed. It's okay.
I just think Ferris is
I think you
You're allowed to
secretly want
think
to
that.
destroy that.
'Cause you know
Marty
what?
flies by the
Ferris
seat of
is
his pants.
very smart.
See that his pants is Marty McFly.
He's
He almost
very
fucked his mother, man. Come on.
He's crafty.
So
Old
that's
Ferris
how it
Bueller.
is in their family.
I think Marty's a
Marty
little too panicky, and I think Ferris takes kind of control
Well,
of
he's
the situation.
impetuous. He
Marty
doesn't
has
like-
triggers, man. You call him a
doesn't like when
chicken,
people-
he
yeah,
loses his fucking mind.
Yeah.
He loses his shit.
McFry, you are chicken.
Who you calling chicken? I'll let Marty just walk away with this one. I just thought Ferris's brains could make Back to the Future a little bit of a different movie.
I mean, yeah, both characters make a different movie.
That's true. All right, next one. Zorro versus V from V for Vendetta.
You say Zorro versus V?
Or Zorro flipping. Zorro in V's movie and V in Zorro's movie.
Okay, so Zorro, like Antonio Banderas Zorro?
Antonio Banderas is Zorro, yes.
Okay, so not the old one. Interesting.
Not De La Vega.
I
Did
know,
V
it's like,
do very much? I mean,
he's like a mutant
orchestrated,
though. He's
but-
like a
Got
science
mutant
subject.
power. He's got some kind of weird power.
He's
They're
got
not
like
really specific.
superpowers.
Like he dies slow.
He dies. Yeah, he dies slow, and he hits.
I have that superpower too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all doing that.
You're
Yeah,
doing
we're all
that,
dying.
right?
We all have
I'm
our
dying
own
pretty
super-
quick, actually. It's blood pressure, I guess.
Yeah, I have one of those things like Justin Timberlake does in time. It's showing my little numbers right
Oh,
now.
you're drunk driving again? Is that what's going on?
Yep. It's gonna fucking ruin the tour. That's good. He's gonna ruin this podcast.
Get
What
out of
podcast?
Gonna ruin the tour, man.
Fucking world podcast. Asshole.
I think his mutant powers, he'd probably kill half of Mexico. But Zorro is very, very good.
Yes, he is.
He's very good.
He's very good.
I mean,
Very
he is the gay blade.
Well, that's a different Zorro. That's what's his name? Hamilton.
That's still the gay
That's
blade.
Horo.
Listen,
That's
I will
porno.
say this.
Or no.
I will make.
He made a giant dick with a sword on a ball. I don't know what that means.
He means vagina.
I
Why
will
do you say
say
vagina weird? It's vagina.
what happened in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
What he
Great
did
film.
with his sword and a
Yes.
dress.
Oh, you're going there, huh? You're
Right
pulling.
away.
You don't think V would be able to
V
tame
wouldn't be
Catherine
interested
Zeta-Jones?
in doing that.
huh?
I don't think he
Prime
would
Catherine
want to.
Zeta-Jones.
Prime. We're talking A plus
Prime.
prime Zeta Jones.
Well,
okay?
that was what
Off
back
the
then was
assembly
Zeta
line,
Jones,
Zeta Jones.
and then Entrapment. Like, bang, bang.
New
Entrapment was a year
car
later.
smell.
Was that? Yeah, that was like the very last.
That
Yeah,
was
man.
that was the beginning.
That's what she was just rolling with. That's like a prize fighter that's coming back to just defend the title. It's like, yeah, I'm already the champ. You know
I
what
could
I'm
have
saying?
old times. I could add old timers, and I still know
Remember
how
that
he
string.
used that sword. I couldn't.
I remember how she ducked into that string in Entrapment. There's Entrapment.
Oh, the
We wouldn't have
lasers.
Entrapment if it wasn't for Mask of Zorro.
It's true. It's true.
True.
Or, thank you, Steven Spielberg. Your greatest discovery of all time. He's the one that found her.
Well,
The question is,
sometimes
why was he
sometimes a blind
looking
squirrel
for her?
finds a nut.
Shut up. Kate Capshaw says what? What? What, honey?
Sorry
Kate
about
Capshaw
that.
says, "Not again."
Stop cheating on me.
Now she says, "Oh my God,
Indy!
you better hold on, lady. We going for a ride."
Going to Zeta Joseph's house, the doll.
Steven Spielberg really knew how to.
I guess we're going with V here
Really?
because you got the mutant powers. We're just moving on V.
I mean, he would survive in
going
the
Zorro,
movie.
man.
It's like,
I'm
I'm
you
throwing
know,
Zorro.
You're going Zorro? Zorro's he wants the smoother. I don't know. Zorro would not do well in a science lab. Whatever it was. Whatever V came out of.
That's the sentence I thought I'd never hear. Zorro would not do well in a science lab.
Holding beakers with swords.
Holding beakers with swords. What do
sure
I
you-
do with this beaker?
Bookmark that minute in the show. Go back to that
please.
and ponder that comment.
Please don't. Next one.
Gibson Sousa.
This is mildly racist. Captain Kirk versus Captain Solo.
Captain.
So he became Captain well, I guess when did he
Sulu?
become Captain Solo?
Solo, as in Han Solo. Or Han, as
But before he was just
Lando calls him.
Han Solo. He wasn't a captain. When did he become a captain?
When he got a ship.
Yesterday.
Really? I thought that was like more of like a rank.
He was in the military. Don't try and make
Oh,
me
yeah,
remember
no, yeah.
the Solo
Oh,
Star
yeah,
Wars
yeah,
story
Han
movie.
Solo was in- yeah, Han
Listen,
Solo
I'm gonna
was
go.
in the,
I'm gonna go
you're
Star
right.
Trek, no matter what. So.
Oh, you
Really?
want
Star
Kirk on the
Trek?
Millennium Falcon? You think he's just gonna run roughshot? Huh?
I mean, they're both ladies, man.
That's right.
It's true. It's true. It's
Tell
true.
me you love me.
I think Kirk's more of a ladies' man because Solo had to he had to work for it. Kirk
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
really have to work for shit.
But
I'm Captain Kirk, baby. You know what the deal is.
But he was like always on a
Get on your
always
knees.
on a mission though. Like he never had time for the ladies. Han Solo. He only had like one lady the whole
You
time.
only had the one lady. Well, he had the one.
Well, the thing
he had two-
about Solo is
Oh, two.
he's always with
Yeah,
a
about
Yeah.
Wookiee.
It's true.
He's always hanging out.
Kirk's
with
always with Spock.
And if you go with the new, I don't know, are you going with the new lore? Because the new lore says they were just a couple.
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Han and Chewie?
No.
Probably.
I'm going to say no.
Space gets lonely.
Leslie
Okay,
Headland, are you on the show today?
Right, they already said R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Yeah, lesbians. Yeah, we're just going to say no to that.
That's what they're doing now.
I'll go with Kirk too. Kirk is very, very smart.
History.
Captain Solo's more of a brawler. He's very good in a.
Yeah, but he can't shoot.
He's a smuggler.
He can't shoot a phaser for shit.
Right. He can shoot a blaster pretty good. I'll go with Kirk because of the
What do you think's harder to shoot, a blaster or a phaser?
Phaser seems a little bit harder. It's like you're aiming a calculator at somebody.
That's got a good skill. Yeah, it's like pew, pew, pew.
All right, next one. Jon Snow versus Aragorn. Or Gorn or Strider.
Aragorn. I thought you were talking about the dragon or something.
Sorry,
like
Aragorn. I said it wrong.
I said Strider.
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 Roy Strider.
Roy Strider would be great.
Roy Strider. I would have seen.
Put Roy Strider in fucking Lord of the Rings. That'd be fantastic.
But who would survive better?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Martin Brody or Aragorn? Who could fight
Martin
the
Brody
shark?
would fuck Aragorn up. He'd shoot him in the face with a rifle from 500 yards away.
He'd make him bite an electricity pole.
There is no shark, Jack. There's no shark, Chief. What are you aiming at? I gotta shoot it.
Everybody. See, again, that's a callback.
That's a movie. That's a callback from last episode. That we want a movie where Martin
Brody's nuts
out of his fucking mind, shooting at sharks that ain't there.
Yeah, that's the better. See, Spielberg was a hack. Anyway,
what? Whoa!
What a hack!
Jesus Christ! Isn't he number one Jew?
Like
How are you doing this? That's number one Jew right there.
We can. It's a little witty banter. What do you want? You know, we have an understanding.
First, you got Cape Capshaw being a cuck, and then you got
Steve and I have an understanding. It's fine. We get it. We talk to each other all the time. I know. You don't know. You don't know the relationship.
I think we're going Aragorn. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going.
I'm going Aragorn.
What was it? It was Aragorn and who?
Jon Snow.
I'm going
Jon Snow. Doesn't know shit. Gets called
how to
out
please a
all
woman.
the time. Every
You don't
single
know
episode.
anything,
You don't know
Jon
anything.
He knows how to please a woman. All right.
He knows how to do that thing with his tongue.
It's true.
Yeah, he knows how to use his-
Banged
he
an
knows how to
elf.
use his
Okay,
wiener.
he's banged an elf. Goddamn it, he's even got more training.
Yeah, he does fuck a lot.
It's true. Next one. Michael Scott or Ron Swanson.
Oh, that's not even a question.
Ron Swanson running the paper or Michael Scott running the Parks Department of
Ron
Indiana?
Swanson would hate everybody in that show.
Oh
He
my
hates
God.
everybody in
With a
Parks.
passion.
But I think he would hate him even more. He'd be like, "Oh, I don't think he might quit." And
He
Ron
might,
Swanson,
I think he would kill Jim. I
and
think
Ron
he would knock
Swanson
Jim the
doesn't
fuck out.
quit anything in his life.
I think he'd kill like half the people in that office.
Hmm.
He carries a gun with him. He's gonna
Michael
shoot
does.
someone.
Michael could, I guess, do both jobs, right?
He could. It's just running
I
an
don't know
office.
if he were in the Parks Department well.
But
I
then
think he hated.
Well,
I don't think he would share responsibility with Leslie very well.
No, I don't think he'd
Yeah,
do that either. It'd be a power struggle.
It's true. Oh man, this is a good one. This might be the fight of the century.
I don't know if Ron could. I think his entire no one would like him there. Like when Ron is in the Parks Department, they're all like, "Oh, Ron."
Yeah.
But there in the paper, he would be hated.
He would. I guess Tom Haverford probably would like Michael Scott.
Maybe.
Yeah, but he's a kiss ass.
He's a kiss ass.
Well, he is, and that's Michael.
What would
Scott
Ron
loves a
do with
kiss ass.
Dwight Schrute? Ron would fucking kill him. He'd fucking throw him out
But
of
Dwight
windows.
Schrute does do like a lot of things that Ron likes sometimes, like weird shit, like growing beet farms and
Well,
stuff
Dwight
like
would
that.
also try to make him happy because of his
Oh yeah, he's
position.
gonna be sucking his.
He would. Yeah, he would do
They
everything
might
he
be.
could. To,
They
like,
might be fine.
Ooh, man! The more we're talking this out, the more we're getting.
I think I'm leaning Ron because he's so intimidating. I think like Oscar's gone, Toby's gone.
He would grin and bear it. He would push through the annoying shit.
I think he would most get along with Stanley because they would never talk.
Oh yeah, he loves
that's it.
Stanley. Him and Stanley would be boys.
Yeah, they would be best friends.
This has been Simplistic Switcheroo. About as illegal as using a fake ID.
Let's do some TV roundup. That's 4, Justin. Freddie, you are the guest.
Keeping track.
I'm counting them now. What have you been watching on this thing they call?
Hey, that wasn't DJ. That was Freddie. Keep track of that one.
You can't count that clear throat.
I'll let you know when I clear my throat.
Damn it, it's all fucked up.
Now he's in on the game.
Don't fuck up the numbers, goddammit. Freddie, what have you been watching?
Impersonate him.
What have you been watching on television?
So I've been watching a couple of things. I was digging into the archives a little bit, and you'll see why. But Justin,
our archives or
your archives?
Don't do
our
it.
archives?
Freddie
Oh,
Maas,
it's my favorite thing to do.
Simplistic Reviews Historian.
This is what's
my
great
job.
about
It's my
Freddie.
job title.
He
That's
loves
literally what I get paid for.
He's the Dwight Schrute of the show.
We're paying this guy.
Many moons ago, Justin mentioned a TV show called Danger 5.
Oh yes, you do like it, don't you?
Hey,
what do you think, my friend?
Freddie was texting me about that the other day.
What do you think? What do you think?
I'd like to thank you for this show.
It's a gift.
It was one of the most ridiculous experiences of my life in
Danger
watching
5,
TV.
yeah.
Danger 5 is fantastic.
It was just the first episode alone in having Hitler steal all the world. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about? The monuments throughout the world, and having them build a giant Hitler statue.
Cobra Commander thing. It's crazy.
Hitler is the main villain of the show.
Yes, it's true. Hitler the villain. Who would have thought?
And the running shtick of Hitler at the end of every episode of what he does is just so funny. And I'd like to thank you for showing me that by giving you a show to watch, which I also watch, which I think you're going to really enjoy.
For me?
It's called this is a gift for you.
Wow, thank you.
It is called Smiling Friends.
Smiling Friends, Freddie?
Yes.
It's on my list.
Is it really? Oh,
it is on my list.
It's the animated show, right?
Yes, it is.
Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen it. I've seen commercials for it. I believe it's on Max.
I'll stay mum. But it's on my list. It's on my
list.
They've been trying to push it down my fucking throat. So
yeah, I'll probably check it out because that's back in the day. I was a big home movies fan, and Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Hunger Force, yeah.
So that would probably be right up my alley. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I would like for you and Samantha to watch this together, and in the state of mind that you typically are. And I would like you to report back.
I need you to take notes, Justin. I need you to write this down.
So I guess I comment on that a lot, don't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
I would almost want you to live stream it.
A little bit.
I got fucked up the other night.
I'm actually a little pissed off because on Simply 15, you guys talked about the death of Star Wars, and you were talking about episode 3. I got 45 minutes into episode 1, and I turned that fucking garbage off because it was so bad. I am a Disney apologist, and I looked at my wife and I said, we have got to watch something else.
You got to stop. You just got to stop. You know, I think the one thing we edited out of that, which I wish we could have kept it in, but hence the name Simply 15, was that we were like, at the end of the day, we just need to stop watching it because then they will stop making it. And my understanding is, we jumped off at episode 3. 4 did not get any better, from what I read. So I heard.
Neither
but
they're already on episode 5.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you couldn't get through episode 1. It is difficult to get through episode 1. But I'm kind of glad you aborted that mission right away, though.
You ejected like Goose.
Save your time, be with your family instead, than watch it. Something that's junk.
Stay strong.
I don't know. I saw a meme that somebody was cutting their hair with a lightsaber.
We'll get into that later, maybe.
No, we don't need to get into it.
We'll get into that maybe
later. This is where we are, people.
But like Danger 5.
Danger 5's great. Fantastic
That's what
show.
they need to make. Things like that we find enjoyable. We don't need
more of that.
Like I'm gonna get into and a little something about cancellations. And Danger 5 got canceled and didn't get a proper ending. And that infuriates me to this day still.
Justin, what have you been watching on TV?
God damn it.
Definitely.
Well, we started watching Loudermilk.
Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't.
Isn't that with the guy from Office Space?
Yeah, it's with
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that is a very good show. Just really good.
And it's an older show, right?
Yeah, it's old. They brought it back to Netflix or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little older. And my argument that I was going to get into about this is that we need to properly allow shows to end. You'll recall a little further back. Remember, I was discussing The Mick. I watched The Mick, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
that's a show that just randomly just ends and never got picked up again. And the same thing with Loudermilk. It ends on a slight cliffhanger of sorts, and we'll never get the ending to something like this. And I think, honestly, people like Netflix who will spend a shit ton of money on a series that no one will ever fucking watch, at least allow it to be common practice for TV shows that are going to get canceled to give them the heads up notice that they need to wrap up the show in a correct manner, because it really bugs the shit out of me. Like when you watch the last episode of Loudermilk and the next episode doesn't pop up, it just goes to, oh, these are things you'll enjoy, because that's it. Done.
Yeah. That happened with that show I watched with the guy who plays Mr. Terrific now, and the guy from the OC. I think it was Startup or something like that. Like it was them. These people from a company start selling drugs or whatever, and it just ends. It just stops. And I was like, what happened?
Yeah,
it's like, we just quit.
I think from a writing standpoint, like, it's disgusting that, you know, when you get to do a movie, you get that beginning, that middle, that end. When you do a book, you get your beginning, your middle, your end. And when you do a TV show, you should be able to have that end. And it really sucks. Glow. That was another one.
Yeah, it's another one. That pissed me off the way that ended.
I loved it.
And they were promised. Is that officially canceled?
Yes.
It's done, bro. It's done.
But they were promised the last season. So they wrote that last season knowing that they had one more season. And Netflix says,
Zaslaved it. They literally said, yeah, it's going to come back. Nah, no, it's not.
No.
For no fucking reason.
I'm curious what causes that sometimes. Like, I guess it's viewership, but do you think?
Well, no, because they said, hey, we need to do Axel F. We need to save money for Axel F.
Don't even start.
Or we need to get the 50 Shades movie.
They should have done. You know what they should have done with Glow? They should have did a Serenity and just make a movie. Close off.
Yeah, that's what they did with Sense8.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Do that. Allow them to have that option, because I think for fans, closure would be a necessity for a story that we get hooked into. And yes, my wife and I would get high and watch Loudermilk because
life.
Yes, and it's a show about addiction, and there's a lot of sad moments in it, but there are some hilarious fucking things that happen. You're talking about the people that did Shallow Hal and Something About Mary.
Yeah.
And
This
Harley isn't
Brothers?
as goofy.
Yeah, Fairly Brothers, yeah.
But Peter, at least. But it's not as goofy. But there is moments where, especially that first season, like each episode just gets just ridiculously funny. And then they do something in the second season that's absolutely hilarious. But they did something with it on the third season where they didn't have it, and you kind of wanted it. And I'm kind of hoping if they had a fourth season, they would have brought that back. So I've been showing my wife some movies, so we haven't watched too many TV shows. But Loudermilk was the TV show that we sat down and gave it a go, and we loved it. We thought it was a mix of seriousness and comedy and just all around just pretty darn good time. So it's a shame.
Again, it popped up on my thing and I was like, should I watch it? But then I remembered it was an older show and I was like, I can catch this, because I had a feeling that when Netflix grabs the older shows, they don't have fucking ending. They were canceled or some shit. Yeah.
I get a discount, but like
Lucifer was the only one I think that got it. Is Lucifer even still going on, or is that done?
Oof.
Lucifer?
That was on Fox, right?
Oh,
I
think that was.
Fox usually lets stuff run for like ever.
But
look at The Simpsons.
But wasn't it? Was Fox Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
That was Brooklyn, but then it went over to NBC.
So they canceled it. NBC picked it up, and then they finished it. And
same thing with like Community too. That was on
good.
NBC and went over to YouTube or whatever.
No, they went over. No, it wasn't YouTube. It was like
thought it was
American
Netflix.
Online or something. It was like
Oh, yeah, I was
AOL.
like,
Yahoo. No, it was Yahoo.
It
It was Yahoo. It was Yahoo Video or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, what the
It was
fuck
Ask
is this?
Jeeves, guys. It was Ask Jeeves.
Yeah, it was
But at
Alta
least-
Vista.
Alta Vista took over.
And when
Why does everybody
Yahoo,
use Alta Vista here?
when Yahoo took over, it wasn't good. And it's the same scenario with Arrested Development. When Arrested Development got canned, Netflix brought it over and did a weird season 3 where it was broken up in a different format that you're not used to, which is not good for an audience. You know, it's like making a Star Wars show without having any, transitions
or something.
You know, transitions. You know, you're used to that crawl in the beginning and
okay,
the transitions throughout, and then you don't get a crawl and you don't get
Funny
any
you say that,
transitions.
Justin.
Or you get way too many transitions, which has been something. But you know, Arrested Development, like those last 2 seasons, I refuse to fucking watch.
No, I heard it was bad, so I was like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. Matthew, what have you been watching on television?
A little bit of everything, but we'll stay on it. I'm not sure if I brought this up like maybe a month or so ago, but I watched the show Vice Principals.
I want to see it because I love you know I love Mae Walton.
Which is
I love me some,
this is like the prime example of like when they make shows.
Yeah,
they have a beginning to end, and you know what? They gave them 2 seasons.
Well, that was
wraps up well. Does it wrap up well?
I personally think it wraps up.
Well,
fine.
can I explain something real quick?
Yeah.
I adore that show. I've watched it multiple
It's an
multiple
underrated
times over and over again.
Sad I didn't watch it when it came out.
Walter did an interview and he talked about that. And he said he would love to do another season. But when he signed up for it, it wasn't supposed to go even beyond season 1. It was just supposed to be a special, like a special series.
Yeah.
Right.
So when it started to really pick on and they developed this 2-season arc, which, you know what? Again, like what I was saying, at least you give them the opportunity to tell the whole entire story.
Right.
It's not every network that just says, no, we're stopping here. At least they'll give. But I think off of what the back of Vice Principals, Righteous Gemstones, like, I don't know. I guess they give Danny McBride, I think, enough leeway to tell a story too, which is good.
Right. Which is good, yeah. Yeah.
And it's entertaining. It's more of that kind of
others should follow that
mean fucking humor type thing, which I
Eastbound and Down
sometimes. Yeah,
one
Eastbound
of
and
the
Down. Yeah.
greatest shows of all time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then Righteous Gemstones. That's another show I don't think it's coming back. I think they ended that one as well too, which is good because you know what, told the story. You don't have to do any more of that.
Doesn't need to get stale.
I wish they would have did that with Luther. They just drug that out.
No, they just got to drag that out.
Where it was supposed to be.
Give us more Lufa.
Inspector Lufa.
What else? So other HBO. I'm doing a rewatch of The Sopranos.
Oh, you pulled a Spalizzi. It looked like you're doing.
Yeah, I haven't done it. I never watched that show.
Because you had to rewatch The Sopranos a couple months back, not because you're Italian. Shut up.
Not because of you at all.
We're both.
After Matt's done, I do want to say another show I'm watching.
Okay.
All right. What else you got? House of Dragons started, which is good so far. Ren Fair is another HBO show. It's weird. I don't know. It's kind of, I can't quite put my finger on it. It's about a really horny old guy who runs a Renaissance festival in New York.
Dad?
It's not bad. It's shot, you know.
I said dad, but it's okay.
Dad, the dad. It's not bad or dad. He's a bad dad. But it's weird because it doesn't look like a documentary, but it is.
Well, it's shot like what?
But it's shot like a film. It's very confusing. Like if you watch it, you're going to get kind of confused about what the narrative is because it feels like it's a fake narrative, but it's real. I don't know. It's trippy. It's a very interesting way of how they're doing this like documentary meets TV show, vice versa type thing. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Watch it. It's kind of weird and interesting. The Boys is back, and is everybody mad at the show? I don't know.
I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it to end, and then I'll watch it. I'm waiting for it to end.
Okay.
I'm up to date on it as of this recording.
I don't know why
I'm up to date.
everybody's so fucking pissed off. Whatever. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it a
everybody.
lot, but I thought that you guys would have a problem with it, and I
I
won't
know.
say why.
I'm having a good time, so whatever.
How caught up are you?
All the way. Like
You watched
to the
5?
last- Yeah, I think it came out. It's the thing. Yeah, it's the one with the. I won't say. Yeah, people
Yeah.
haven't watched it yet.
But
so.
something happens, and some characters are.
Talk about The Boys?
Yeah.
Okay,
Some
that's
characters.
what I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so some characters come in without spoiling too much from a show that you guys were not super thrilled with.
Oh, okay. Well,
And-
I'm not caught up then. So
Gen V, is that what you're talking about?
That's correct, TJ.
Yeah. Fuck
and I know that all three of you
I
guys
guess I
don't
haven't
like
seen
that.
it yet.
I'm an apologist for that show because I don't hate it. I don't think it's great, but I think just watching it for just seeing the dumb shit that happens is fun, and seeing the different powers was fun. I actually didn't mind the show as much as you guys did, but I was surprised, and I thought that you guys would be up in arms about something happening in this most recent episode.
Of the two.
I think I've seen the scene you're talking about online, by the way.
I understand why, and because they are powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And what he is putting together, obviously is only for the benefit of us watching, because it's just going to get fucking crazy.
Oh yeah.
Which this is a show that I'm watching that my wife will not watch with me. I
Really?
tried.
Same.
Won't happen. I explained some of it.
Nicole catches a glimpse of every time.
Yeah,
I'm
she
kind of watching it. It's like,
she was on Instagram, and Anthony Starr had a blooper reel, and she was watching, laughing. I'm like, hey, that's the show that I'm watching. So
that's the whole show.
if you want to watch with me, I will show it to you. But I did want to say, like, I'm all caught up. I watched the episode today that came out.
As we're recording today.
Recording
the next the up to date episode.
I had to watch it on my lunch break. I just couldn't.
Me
wait
too.
Until I got home. Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just couldn't wait.
I'm so behind already.
I feel like it's like a drug. I just need it in my veins. I will say though, it's funny seeing the amount of people freaking out about the season, calling this a terrible season.
Well, it's like it's
only 5 episodes in, number one.
Yeah.
Number two, every episode I say for this season just overdoes it in a good way. Like episode 1, you're like, okay, we're back. Maybe you're expecting more blood or whatever. I don't know. Episode 2, holy shit. Episode 3, holy fuck. 4, Jesus Christ. It's just like got more and more amped up. So I'm so excited that The Boys is back, and my God, I'm enjoying watching this season so far.
How do you feel about the two characters that came in?
I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. I understand why they're being brought in, because of how strong they are, and it's probably going to be used against them in a way. I enjoyed the team up on episode 5, the side storyline at the farm.
Yep. Oh.
I enjoyed that team up with all those characters. I was kind of hoping it would last a little bit longer, and then it seemed like it's got cut short.
Yeah.
I did guess the thing that happened though right away, which I was kind of I'm upset that I guessed what happened during the storyline there. That they're trying to make not everyone realize it, but it's just gonna get crazy, and that's just something that I can't wait for. So
I think of how it's escalating, it's gonna get even more crazy, and I'm nervous that they're not gonna know how to come down.
You know what? It's like everyone's on edge now. Like even the person who's probably was going to be the calmest, she has had her outrage. You know what I mean? Like, and it's only going to build and build and build. So, oh man, and this last episode,
boys the thumbs up.
Very emotional too.
I hope DJ did his homework and everything, but before that, I watched.
I did not. I did not. I did not. I did not. I forgot.
He didn't do his homework to watch.
I forgot. I know what he's talking about. I fucking forgot. I forgot.
Tires. I watched Tires.
Oh, that homework I did. Yes.
That homework. Well, the other homework we didn't do.
Did you watch Tires?
I did. Yeah, I liked it.
It's good, isn't it?
Shane Gillis annoys me, but not in a shitty way or anything like that. He's not. I like the fact that he's not even like this. He's a star, but he's not the main guy. It's really actually.
But he's why you're watching, though.
Yeah, the reason people are watching is Shane Gillis, but it feels like he's like a side character in his own show a little bit. So, I don't know. But the show is funny. It's like you like it more because it's got all the Jersey shit, Valley Forge tires and everything. So but the show's fun. It's like it's old school, like raunchy, sitcom stuff
Yeah,
you don't
it's-
fucking see anymore. You know,
It's Always Sunny kind of for Netflix. Like they need to just build off of that. It's a very short season, and they greenlit
6
it
episodes.
right away. So hopefully they do a little bit longer. It goes, and they can kind of branch out and do episodes where they're not at the store.
yeah,
I feel-
that's a
I think
fun
it
one.
would be
I like
fun.
that show.
Yeah.
It was good
Something-
show, well written.
It's something that there is on Netflix. Believe it or not, it's very hard to find something to watch on there.
They're going to shove it down your throat where you're going to watch, but sometimes you
Needle
just
and a stack of needles. Well, I
Fuck
guess
it-
it's time
fuck outta
to
here.
play the game that America
How many
loves.
more times do we have to play this game in order to get syndicated?
Oh,
We've played this
so
game
many
a lot.
more.
This
So
is like
our
many
YouTube
more.
viewers.
This is our Wheel of Fortune. We
New
created
YouTube
this.
viewers, this is the segment that we like to call I Don't Care, where they get to talk about TV. Now, I get to talk about TV, but most of the times I talk about TV. They don't give a shit about what I'm watching. So I'm going to go over all the shows I've watched over the last month. And Matt,
How many,
Freddy,
DJ?
Justin will say if they want me to talk about it, and I'll talk about it. But if they don't want me to talk about it, they'll say I don't care, and I move on. I'll never talk about it ever again. I don't care. I have 10, but you guys have mentioned a bunch of them. But we'll just do by order of.
Oh, we did pretty well, huh? We were like,
you got a lot of them. You got maybe 4 of them. But here we go.
whoa, man, look at this. We're on the same.
And
wavelength this
new
month.
viewers or listeners to the show, we usually start from 1 and go all the way to 10. I start from the worst show I've watched and go all the way to the top to the best show I've watched over the last month. A little cheat sheet. Starting on Disney Plus. Can you guess?
I don't care. You don't even
Can
say
you
the
guess?
fucking
Can
name.
you
I
guess
don't
what
care.
it is? Oh, by the way, viewers on YouTube, I will also say a comment that I said while I watched the show, just to prove that I've watched it. In the statement I said while watching
be
the show
funny
that
if
Freddie does not want me
DJ
to.
swerved us and didn't really watch it. It was something else.
Just to prove I watched it. The comment I said when I watched episode 5 yesterday was, Harvey Weinstein was right.
Oh no!
You care about the Acolyte on Disney Plus?
That's a loaded question.
Do you
Or
care?
a loaded comment, whatever you want.
care? Do you care? Do you
Whatever
care?
want to be. Yikes.
I don't.
Okay, moving on.
We'll never talk about it again.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Netflix.
We've moved on. Everybody else should too.
Show called Eric, and the statement I said was, "What if Jim Henson was a piece of shit?"
Yeah. This is the Cumberbatch show.
Yeah.
This is on our list to watch eventually. So I guess it's not that good, huh? It's kind of low on the list.
What if Jim Henson was a piece of shit? Eric on Netflix. Do you care?
I don't
Do you
care.
Okay, moving on. Next one, MGM Plus. Again, I swear to God, it's a real network. Hotel Cocaine. The thing I said when I watched this show was, Swiss Beats is still alive.
Holy shit, he
He's
is.
not angry at all about Alicia Keys.
I don't know. I don't believe him, but all right.
He said, "Nah, it's all good."
No, you lying. You lying, Swiss. Stop lying. Stop lying, Swiss.
He's like,
Stop lying,
I
Swiss.
thought that was the usher in the who takes you
Swiss.
down to your
Look,
seats.
Swiss, look at me, Swiss.
I
Look at me.
thought
Look
he
at me,
was
Swiss.
that usher.
Swiss, look at me.
Come on, Swiss.
Come on, Swiss. Come on, Swiss.
Oh yeah.
I want a show called Come On, Swiss. Come on, Swiss.
Come on, Swiss.
Come on, Swiss. Anybody care about Hotel Cocaine? Hotel Cocaine?
Weird out of date Super Bowl reference that people don't even care about anymore.
Nobody cares about
Remember
it.
that time? Remember earlier this year?
Anybody care about Hotel Cocaine on MGM Plus starring people?
No, I don't. Okay, one question though. This is like a playoff of another show that already exists or something like that.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't even. I'm not
I
even
don't
sure
know.
if I can answer that question because I don't know.
I think it's like a spin-off of that Forrest Whitaker show or something.
Is it?
I don't
You know
I
more about
thought
the show than
maybe
me, and I saw it.
Maybe not. Maybe they always. I think whenever they talk about like on MGM Plus, they only have 2 shows. They have this show and another show. We have 2.
We have 2 shows, and they're in the same universe.
Somehow we're gonna make it
The
all work.
smallest cinematic universe of all time.
They're the new MCU, the MGM.
Anybody care about Hotel Cocaine? Anybody? Moving
No,
on, next one.
We had enough time.
I don't care.
Not talking about it.
Netflix's Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. And the statement I said when I watched
I
this
thought
show
you
was,
talked about this last time.
no, that was Jurassic World Chaos Theory. This is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. And the statement I said was, stop chasing dinosaurs and get some pussy.
My kid watches this. He is 3.
What's your kid doing? Is your kid busy?
To get some
You better go check on your kid.
Go check on your child. Make sure you're checking on your kid.
Fucking better be sleeping.
What was the comment on the other one, the chaos theory? It was like, dinosaur making prank calls.
Is that dinosaur prank call that kid? That's what I said in the last one. Both of those shows both of that show and this show is connected. So yes.
Oh, okay. So there might be a part where
Jurassic World Chaos Theory is like is like a Better Call Saul, and Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous is like Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Oh,
yes,
wow. Man.
So I accidentally watched.
You're making it very interesting.
Do you care? Do you care? Moving on. Next one. Staying on Netflix. Tires. And the statement I said when I watched this show was, "This show seems entirely predicated on annoying one person." Essentially.
Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, looking at it now,
I have like multiple statements here. One statement I have is, I think this is like televised bullying, and another statement is, he just got AIDS.
He had little scratches on his back. It's like he was really fixating right here in this one area.
I told you when they did that fucking car wash and that girl fell, I just like drank at the wrong moment when that happened.
Went right up his nose.
Actual spit take.
Oh my god.
Do you care?
I like this show, but we already kind of talked about it.
All right, moving on. Adult Swim, I guess it's a network now. Whatever, who cares? Smiling Friends, season 1, and the statement I said was when I watched this is, the guy from Red Letter Media about to blow his brains out.
Oh. I don't want to ruin it for Justin.
Which one for Red Letter?
I'm not gonna. Do you care? 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 Do you care?
Cameo that happens.
Do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
I do.
I don't care because I'll watch it. So.
I love this show so much, but I don't want it to ruin it for Justin.
Yeah, it's a lot of this.
What is it?
It feels like Justin produced this show.
How many episodes?
It's really quick. They're like 12-minute episodes. So
Watch the clouds and enjoy it.
Burn through a season in like 30 minutes or something. I'm bad at math. Anyway, next one, Netflix. Bodkin. And the statement I said when watching this show is, that is one miserable cunt.
No, I want
Bodkin on Netflix.
Will Forte.
And I can say that word because she calls herself that.
Yeah.
Is that a
what number is
multiple times.
This is like what, top 4 for you?
This is technically it is top 4.
All right. What is it, top 3?
No.
Okay, it's top 4 then. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Matthew's good at math.
The 4th or 3rd, I don't know. He's
where's Bridgerton? Where's Bridgerton in your list?
It's where's -30?
Honorable forgetfulness.
I tried to watch Bridgerton one time, Justin. About historian Frederick can probably look it up.
I know,
but it was on one show. I think it was like ranked number 2 because they had a good title sequence. That's the only reason it wasn't number 1.
That's all you get from. That's all you get here from.
What are you gonna get? Bodkin, do you care? Do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
I like this show a lot too. I wanted the show to be more.
Not her.
Well, she's fine. I mean, I like her character just fine, but I wanted it to be more Twin Peaks, which it kind of was, and then it wasn't anymore.
I have thoughts. Do you care? Do you care?
I wanted it to be fucking. Well, okay, I'm trying to think. House of the Dragon. Well, I don't know if you're gonna put that on the list because it's not done yet. The Boys is probably on your list.
No, I've not seen it yet. No.
Oh, he hasn't seen it.
Oh
yet.
yeah, it's gonna.
Mayor King's on your list.
I just told you.
Maybe not. But it's probably not on your list either.
I'm gonna pull the trigger, Matt. I don't care.
Moving on to Apple TV.
That mean we're going or we're not caring?
We're gone. We're out of here. Bye. Later, Ireland. Apple TV. We're going to go with Presumed Innocent.
We talked about this last episode.
It wasn't out last episode. The statement I said after watching 2 episodes was, "Sorry, Jake. He wins. He's fucking your sister."
Ooh.
That's true.
Real sister or like movie sister?
Do you care? Do you care? Do you care?
I'm curious if you do. What?
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I would presume no.
Okay, moving on. HBO's little show called, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, called House of
Hammer?
Is this 2?
No. Dragon.
We all did watch House of Hammer.
House of Dragon. And the statement I said was, I was with you till you kicked that dog.
Is this number 9?
This
is number 9.
Yeah, well, number 9.
Of 10, yes.
Yeah. This is in his top 2, technically.
Yes. House of a Dragon? Wrong article.
It's incomplete work, so we have to wait.
Okay, moving on. Paramount Plus.
But we can.
Called The Mayor of Kingstown. And
Oh,
the
that's-
comment I said when I watched this show was, "This show ain't got no motherfucking chill."
No, it's
Really?
this was
Absolutely
great.
none.
Everybody
Was
dies.
he focused on this? Is that why Yellowstone isn't going to come back?
I think Kevin Costner said, "Kick rocks, bitch! I'm
He
making
did,
my own
yeah.
movie."
I think he literally did say that. I think he literally
Kevin
did.
Costner's
Word
like,
for
yeah.
word, he said that.
He pulled the
Suck
water
my
wheel and said, fuck out of here.
He said, "Get the fuck out." Yeah,
Eat
yo,
my
Karen,
cowboy hat.
Get the
Give me my
fuck out.
fucking cowboy hat.
Give me my cowboy hat.
Fuck you.
I can make a
Hey,
better
DJ.
West Side.
Gotta go to my frontier.
I care.
We
You
can
care?
chat about this a few minutes because I like it as well. I'm not
Merrick-
caught up. I'm not caught up with today's episode though.
I've only seen 2 episodes, so it's
Ooh.
2 of 4. Mayor of Kingstown. The whole time I'm watching it, I don't know if you were doing this, Matthew. I'm just looking at Jeremy Renner like, how are you alive?
I thought about that
Because
and
this
I
man was ran over by a tractor
I was
like
looking at him to see
months
how he
before they
moves.
filmed the show, and he looks fine. I'm just like, look at
He looks like his old self. I mean,
He looks
eyeball,
okay.
guys.
Yeah.
His eyeball popped out of his head. They had to put it back in. He should
Yeah.
be dead. There is no reason this man is walking the planet. And he looks fine. He looks fine. The show is just, here's the thing they added. There's 2 things I hate about the show. When I say hate,
What? Hey, you
take
hate
out-
2 things about the show?
hate.
Oh.
And there's small things, so it still makes the show great because the show is so good. They added it, I think, this season. One of the things I hated, and one of the things they kept around, which I've always hated on the show. The thing I've always hated on the show is that redheaded chick. I fucking hate her guts.
Iris,
She brings
yeah.
down every scene. I don't know why Mike gives a fuck about this girl. He's not fucking her. I don't care about her. Get her off the
I
show.
thought he
Every
fucked her
other
on the
character.
houseboat.
There is no. She's in the. She survived. Your
He
boy,
didn't fuck her on the
Littlefinger.
houseboat? Oh, okay.
Maybe he did. I don't fuck.
I thought they
I
did.
don't
I thought they
care.
played it
I don't care if
out.
he fucked her.
Okay,
I
you
don't
don't
care
care
about the
about
character.
it. Got it.
Never
We
cared
get
about
it.
the character.
Okay.
The thing that I think they added this season, which I don't think they ever needed, it seemed like a studio note where they had to say, somebody must have told Taylor Sheridan, what is this show really about? Is they have like Mike narrating now, and I was like, I don't remember him narrating ever before.
Does he narrate? I guess he has
I
something.
have
maybe,
to- I
maybe
was
in the
gonna go
beginning
back
and
and
at
say-
the end. Yeah,
Yeah, he narrates
oh, yeah,
all the
he has
episodes.
He has done that because he's talking about like his time in jail and prison
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
But I don't think they did it in the previous 2 seasons. I'm like, why are you? It feels like somebody said you must tell us what the show is about, and I'm like, dude, you know what the show is about.
Or give us something to
Everybody's
think about.
dirty.
We have to think about this show.
The world is
No.
shit. He's the one that goes in between all the shit.
It's a miserable fucking
It's
world.
a miserable fucking world. And when I say it's a miserable world, and I say the show has no chill, bro, I don't want to spoil shit, but motherfuckers get got on this show in the most like really
heinous ways.
like why?
And even when they don't get killed and they almost get killed, it's like it's even worse. Like this
It's
guy
like,
almost
dude,
got killed.
They're shooting pregnant women. They're blowing up buildings. They're making motherfuckers. They're somebody.
They're throwing babies in garbage cans.
Throwing babies in garbage cans. Dude, they shot this chick holding their baby. I'm like, yo, you guys got no chill. Like, yo, let her take the baby away from her. Nah.
No, we're gonna shoot her and then throw it in the trash
bro.
can for the
You
rat.
go shoot her and put her in a garbage can. Good luck.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, there's a scene. I'm not spoiling it because the entire show is filled with shit like this. Where
that could be any character.
It could be any character. I'm not
Doesn't
spoiling
matter
it.
who it is.
It doesn't matter. They're in the prison part. So sorry, it's so bad. They're muling drugs into the prison, right?
Oh God, yes. Oh yeah.
So the guy overdoses. They were like, "Well, he's
We
dead.
gotta get it out.
Got to get the drugs out. So let's rip his intestines out."
I forgot about.
This
about
is
that.
the opening shot. By the way,
This-
opening scene of the show.
It's like the first 15 minutes of the show.
I'm like, holy fuck,
Yeah.
calm down. Like The Wire was real. This show is like, oh, you think you're real
This
Wire?
is
Let me show
too
you how
real.
real be.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing about
They're
real.
trying to up the limit. It's like, yeah, that was Fugazi.
Dude, when the Aryans are nice people compared to some of the other people on the show, the Aryans.
Yeah, when you feel bad for the Aryans, that's when
You're
you
like,
have a
damn, they
problem.
fucked the Aryans up. Why you did that, bro?
They didn't do anything to anybody ever.
Ah, damn, they didn't deserve that. The Aryans.
Yeah, they go pretty hard on this show. And that's from the
So you did see the mom get shot, Matt. You did see that.
that was the end of
That
last
made me
season.
say that made me say the line where I was like, this show ain't got no chill.
Yeah.
They didn't even like hold.
And
they're
it wasn't even
questioning
like,
this-
oh, she survived. So okay,
this
she
is not
made it.
really a
Like,
spoiler
nope.
because the character is very innocuous.
Yeah.
But they're like questioning her. In the middle of questioning her, she's like slowly walking away. Just like, nah, fuck it. Plop, 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 plop.
Much.
Oh, she had a baby. Yeah, put it in the garbage can. We out. I was like, what the fuck?
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, and the director's like, hold on the baby, please, for like 30 seconds.
Sure,
I want you to realize I want you to zoom in on the baby who's looking down at his mom who's been shot like 15 times. Could you just zoom in on that real quick? Stay on that shot for about 30 seconds. Yeah, I want the audience to feel that. Okay, good. All right, now cut. Balls to see House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon.
Shit, balls.
Game of Thrones. People die, and you're like, oh wow, Jon Snow. You know, this is like, yeah, ain't no dragons here, motherfucker. we gonna shoot motherfuckers in the street.
Yeah,
and you like that person, and he's dead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
There's a scene in the episode 2. It's another bad part. Again, I'm not spoiling anything because it happens to everyone, right? They go to this guy's house he's squatting in a house, right? And they're like trying to tell him that his sister is dead. So Jeremy Renner doesn't play a cop, but he's with a cop. And the cop is like, the kid like freaks out about it, and the cop is like hugging him. I was like, oh man, he's gonna do a cop thing. And he like puts him on the couch, and the kid like starts grabbing his heroin to make the pain go away after finding out his sister's died. And the cop's like, yeah, let's go. I was like, wait.
Yeah, it's not like let's try and get this guy help. It's like, fuck it, who cares?
If you're into bleak crime, like Sopranos, I don't know if Tony could survive in fucking Kingstown, bro. I don't know, bro.
No,
it is bleak.
Yeah.
Memphis bleak in this match.
It's pretty pitch black. And
oh my god!
So
what season is this? Is this
third season? They're all. And but let me underline the point. The show is excellent, acted. It doesn't seem like they're acting. It seems like Matt was just talking about a show that seems like a documentary, but it isn't. But it is. Yeah. That's what Merrick. It feels like you're in a documentary because everybody feels like actual criminals because they do actual criminal shit. The cops feel like all the cops are dirty, but they feel like actual cops. When I say dirty, I mean like. We'll kill this guy.
One cop's got a fucking like psychotic like on his payroll. He just keeps in prison.
Yeah,
and then he takes him out of prison when he needs him to do something fucked up. And then all he does is just put him back in prison. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, you're doing a good job." It's like, what the fuck?
He keeps a psychotic who's a special
psychotic
needs
on retainer.
and it's like having Buffalo Bill on retainer to have him kill people for him and then puts them back in jail.
Yeah.
As like a weapon. Like
it kind of makes me feel sick thinking about it.
It's like having Ted Bundy, but he's a James Bond.
It's like, hey, I need your help again.
You kill those girls for me real quick. All right, go back in jail.
Yeah,
dude, the show, and we're just spitballing scenes. They're not like a story arc ruining because it's just random shit will happen. You're just like, dude, what? What the yo, Mike, go back to that guy. Nah, we good. We're moving on to the next plot line.
We wish we could write bleak stuff like this.
Bro, the first season ends on a prison riot with the most heinous shit you have ever seen in film. And I'm talking film, TV, cartoons, comic books, the most heinous shit I've ever seen. Makes Oz look like Care Bears. It's horrifying.
I wonder do you think it's an expensive show to make?
Again, I don't know. Some of this cast might be real. Remember we were watching Fury Road? I go, that guy might have really
like,
died.
If you think about I think they're really killing some of these people. Like real gang people. I don't know. So Sheridan must just know people. He's like, I'm looking for the hardest people I could fucking find.
It's like, let me shoot in your town for free, and we'll kill some real people for you.
Well,
you don't like.
Antoine Fuqua is a producer. He knows from training days and stuff like that.
I don't know if I've sold it for you guys. If I've undersold it, it's a really good show. It's just so dark.
That's a show you got.
It's so dark. It's like I'm laughing
every week.
You will laugh how dark it is. It's like
that's not a show you want to binge.
Yeah, binge to it. It's not a week to week because you just after every episode you're like, fuck, jeez. It never ends on a good note. It's always like, break. Fuck. I think the last episode kind of ended where Mike's fucking some girl who's I guess the DA. I don't know who the fuck she is. She's like a higher up, but I didn't feel good about it. It felt like.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a bad idea.
Nothing good will come of this.
Literally.
maybe for her. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. But Jeremy Renner, he looks great. The guy should be a cyborg. He was run over.
He probably is.
Yeah, he might be. He might have some some cyborg elements to him.
I'm thinking like he's CG'd or some shit. I'm like, how are you like not limping? Like, how are you doing this?
Brave New World, man. He can do a lot of stuff. I haven't really seen him do like any publicity for the show though or anything.
I think I saw like one interview, but it was like way when they were filming it, and not like.
I guess it's not one of those things you want to talk about. It's kind of like, hey, so how was it? It's like
I would tell everyone about the time I got run over by a tractor and
going through therapy to do this.
Holy
I didn't enjoy myself filming this. I'm watching it now. It's like, oh, this is bleak. I don't want to do an interview about it. It's making me sad.
You get run over by a tractor, then you got to film 13 episodes of Marmara Kingstown. Like, fuck.
What was it like when they saw that baby in the dumpster? It's like, well, it's a big pivotal moment in the show. It's like, that was fucking sad.
They held on the baby. They held on it. They wouldn't cut away. They're like, no, I want you to look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
It's like that bird box shit where the guy's like holding the old lady's eyes open. I want you to look at the fact that this guy shot in front of her child and the child's now in a dumpster. Look at it.
Why don't you pull up a chair and check out our cheeky chick, chock full of chatty chicanery? It's Julie's diary.
Dear Diary, we truly live in the worst timeline. You can't do comedy without offending someone. You can't comment on someone's beauty without offending someone. You can't even criticize media anymore without offending someone. I mean, you can. If you don't mind someone dismissing any reasonable criticism you have of that media by calling you racist, sexist, ageist, ableist, homophobic, transphobic, bigot. Hell, even if you are an 80-year-old, one-legged, black trans woman that also sexually attracted to women. The next step for detractors is to tell you to just shut up and not watch it. Just allow someone who hates the thing you like, make trash out of the thing you like and take it. Will anyone try to debate or defend the thing you are criticizing with any valid arguments? No. Hell, I found out yesterday that saying something is badly written is now code for racist misogyny. Seriously? English teachers apparently are all fucking grand wizards of the Ku Klux Klan if that's the case. In life, we like things. And we don't like things. The things we like, we should be able to talk about. And the things we don't like, we should be able to talk about too. And if someone disagrees, we should be able to respectfully debate it. Not tell people to shut up, switch off, stick your heads in the sand. If your favorite sports team sucks, no one would tell you to not critique them and just stop supporting them. So what do people do if someone critiques their favorite IPs? So, in short, I will bitch and moan about anything the fuck I want. And if you have a problem with it, debate me. If you're not capable of intelligent debate, off is the direction you can fuck.
This has been Julie's diary. The Simplistic Reviews Podcast returns after these brief messages.
At Cinema Recall, we want to present to you the finest in film analysis.
Yeah, like action and gore and sex.
We will look at classics by Kubrick, Lynch, Godard, De Palma, and Coppola.
I don't know who the that is, but I'm looking at classic bodies of Christina Hendricks, Keanu Reeves, Salma Hayek, Ryan Reynolds.
We are a serious show for film lovers who enjoy indie foreign films, art house gems, and classic black and white features.
Well, I enjoy big budget blockbusters with great action and sexy people. Maybe our podcast can celebrate all aspects of films, like people who feel like your weird way and like people who feel like my weird way can like get together, man.
They can?
Yeah.
Huh. You know, I like that.
Cinema Recall is available everywhere you find great podcasts. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram under Cinema Recall Podcast and on Twitter at cinema_recall.
Jim Garrison?
Are you the one I spoke to on the phone? You have information about the death of Star Wars.
Keep your voice down.
So, what do I call you?
Call me X-Wing.
Okay, X-Wing. What can you tell me?
Let's walk. I worked for Lucasfilm for over 30 years. Chief Creative Officer. Chief being a bit of an erroneous term since there were many of us.
How many?
6 to 7. You're going with Disney as a main suspect for the death of Star Wars, right?
Am I wrong?
No, they're culpable. Indirectly. October 30th, 2012, they purchased Lucasfilm from George Lucas.
Today, I am proud to announce the Walt Disney Company is acquiring Lucasfilm.
That all checks out.
How'd you feel about it?
Felt fine. Freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. You see, 2 days earlier, I was sent away to oversee a mix at Skywalker Sound for some weird Colin Trevorrow movie starring Aubrey Plaza.
The girl from Parks and Rec?
I think so. I don't know. I don't have cable. Anyway, when I got back, after the announcement, mind you, I began to ask myself, why was I, a chief creative officer, selected at that time to do a job that any number of others could have done? And I wondered if it was because one of my routine duties is to question and confirm the creative direction and possible teams put in place for any future project, especially if there was a planned takeover by another company. All creative officers do that. So I began to check it out, and sure enough, I found out that someone told all producers, writers, and creative officers to stand down that day before Lucas took the meeting with Bob Iger. This is significant, Mr. Garrison, because it is standard operating procedure for someone else to be in that room, especially in a known hostile takeover by Disney. Even if we were at the ranch when Iger and Lucas met, we would have placed at least 100 to 200 written and finalized scripts and outlines for movies, games, TV shows, novels on the desk for them to discuss that were already planned to go forward without question. We would have arrived days ahead of time, discussed the meeting with Lucas, discussed who he'd want to lead the company under Disney, if not him. Never would have let him pick Kathleen Kennedy as president. Never. Never would have made it a possibility for her to decanonize an extended universe that spanned decades. Never would have allowed the possibility of a Han, Luke, and Leia reunion film without the three of them sharing a shot together. Never would have given Disney the leeway to make Luke a depressed old man who tries to murder his own nephew in his sleep. Never would have allowed a Holden maneuver, a Lizzo cameo, Porgs, Rey being a Palpatine and inexplicably taking the Skywalker name. Never would have had them propose a Vader Obi-Wan rematch on a TV show no one would watch, much less the dumpster fire that is the Acolyte show. Disney would have been put under strict guidelines that day. However, all of this happened. It was a violation of one of the greatest franchises Hollywood has ever known, and is the best indication of a massive plot to kill Star Wars. Who could have best done this?
Someone not thinking of the consequences?
Consequences? December 18th, 2015, The Force Awakens drops. It's a big hit and no one cares about consequences. That same year, Charlie Rose does an interview with George Lucas. You remember the one. Lucas calls the people at Disney white slavers.
I sold them to the white slavers that take these things.
And that's when I knew.
Knew what?
You know what the difference is between something dying and something being killed? Premeditation.
I don't understand.
The Force Awakens grosses over $2 billion. Star Wars is back in the zeitgeist, bigger than ever before, and its creator, the man who ushered in this renaissance, calls the company he sold it to white slavers? That sound like a bunch of coincidences to you, Mr. Garrison?
Well, no.
The Last Jedi comes out next. It splits the fan base. Rise of Skywalker comes out after that, splits it again. Then Solo, then the Disney Plus garbage, now another Rey movie in the works. A Mandalorian and Grogu film so creatively bankrupt, the best title they could come up with was The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I never realized Kennedy was so dangerous to Lucasfilm. Why?
You're asking all the wrong questions, Mr. Garrison. Who stands to benefit from Disney Star Wars failing? Who put the pieces in place by himself for it to happen? Whose entire life's work looks better in retrospect? Who are the disillusioned Star Wars fans begging to come back even in his 80s to fix what Disney broke?
Wait, are you saying that George Lucas instrumented the death of Star Wars?
In 1999, when the prequels came out, you, me, everyone tore it to shreds. Red Letter Media made a career off its critical destruction. There were multiple documentaries putting Lucas on actual trial for those films. Those same films, people look back at fondly now because of Disney Star Wars. You want to know who killed Star Wars, Mr. Garrison? The answer has been staring you right in the face the entire time.
When you invent things, it's like the balance of the Force. You can either use it for good, or you can use it for evil.
Testify.
It's your problem now. I do wish you luck.
Where are you going?
Got another meeting across town. Got to tell some other guy about how Nancy Reagan became the blowjob queen of Hollywood.
Time for the game that is a kryptonite to any politician. It's Simply Accountable.
Simply Accountable. This is the game that Freddy Maas, the Simplistic Reviews Historian, has created to hold us accountable on some of the takes and comments and statements that we have said over the many, 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 many years of the Simplistic Reviews podcast. YouTube viewers, we have said some horrifying shit, not just on this episode, throughout time. And Freddy has cataloged it. Just he's put it in a book, and now he's going to quiz us on it. And we're going to figure out who said what. And we're going to take turns, and whoever gets the most right, I guess, wins. I think we all lose here.
This is like digging up the old memories.
I think I'm going to get arrested at the end of the segment. I don't know what's going to happen.
This is shit we thought was buried like in episode 1 through 50.
They're going to Mara Kingstown us in this fucking episode.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in a dumpster.
I got to tell you, going through the archives and listening to the old shows, I don't want to hear from any of you guys for a long time.
Come on, we're
gonna have nightmares about us.
I feel the same way.
Leave me alone.
All right. So the way that we're going to do this game is I'm going to do kind of a round robin style. So I'm going to go from one person to the next. And the way that I chose who is going to go first, second, and third is the way in the order is going to be who Mel Gibson would hate the most. So Matt's going to go first.
Oh, man.
And then DJ, and then Justin. So he would hate all of you.
And of course.
I learned this through
He does hate me the most.
He does hate Matthew the most. That's a fact. That's not even
never met me once, but he knows.
He knows who he is.
He knows the nose.
I know that nose.
I've seen that nose before.
I've seen that nose before.
You can't escape me.
Smelled you.
All right, so the way the game works is I'm going to read a quote. I'm going to give you the episode, month, and year that it was said. And you have to guess who said it. Now, to give you a little hint, it's going to be on the main show. It's not on any of the commentary, Simply 15's interviews, nothing like that. It's going to be only from the main shows.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
All right. So,
Jesus Christ.
All right. First one, Matthew.
Yeah.
Shit, my whole life.
Flashing before my eyes.
All right. First one, Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
In the first 5 minutes, spoiler alert, FDR gets a hand job.
Oh, I remember this one.
Who says that? Who on this show says that? In the first 5 minutes.
This is an early episode.
Spoiler alert: FDR gets a hand job. I'll give you. These are free hints. This is it doesn't help you at all, but this is from episode 3, January 2013.
Holy fucking
episode
shit!
3.
I was alive.
We all had our lives ahead of us. We had our whole careers ahead of us.
And look where you are now.
Come crashing down now. Well, that was Justin. Justin talked about a movie with Bill Murray. I think it was The Hand Job at Hyde Park or something like that. What was it called? It was.
Is that your final answer, Justin?
But it was Justin, yes.
Okay. Yes, Hyde Park. Yes, you are correct.
First 5 minutes. Spoiler alert. FDR gets a hand job.
Yeah.
Oh, good memory.
Well, when there's a jerk off involved, Matt remembers.
I've never forgotten the jerk off.
I'll never forget a face.
I've never forgotten the hand job.
I'm gonna fail this game because I really thought that was me. That's
really? No, I
watched an FDR documentary. I thought that was me. My bad.
All right. Well, let's see, DJ. You're next. The next one.
He hates
Episode
you
7, April.
Oh fuck.
2013.
Oh my god.
I don't even think I had a dog then. My dog wasn't alive.
I was still living down in Florida.
Thor wasn't even alive then. Holy shit! Go back.
All right. I like to think of Mussolini as the precursor for Super Mario.
This sounds like another thing Justin would say.
Sounds like Justin again. Wait a minute. Say it again.
A lot of quotes.
All right. Episode 7, April 2013.
That's a great line, though.
I like to think of Mussolini as the precursor to Super Mario.
I don't know who said it, but they're a genius. It's a great line.
I don't think I would have said anything.
I want to say
clever.
it's Matthew. I think it's Matt. I'm gonna go
credit,
Matt.
Man. I don't think I would have.
I'm gonna go Matt.
I was not funny back in 2013
That's true.
That, but you did
Justin
say
was
that
way
back in
funnier than I
2013.
was.
Matt said that. Matt, yes,
I said that.
Yeah,
you did.
I like to think of like Mussolini as like the precursor for Super Mario.
Whoa.
I think the precursor is the thing that gave it away. That sounds like a Matt word. I know what it means.
I
but
do like to use these $5 words.
$5 words sometimes.
Precursor, poop, caca, magnanimous,
dick
face.
All right, next one.
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia.
Anal.
Retentive.
If you,
All right,
if
next
you haven't
one.
shit your pants yet during the show, you will now.
Justin.
Yes, sir.
Skipping ahead a little bit. Episode 31, October 2014.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
You ever hear about him and Stool? Apparently, when he was young, he used to shit in little boxes and hide them around his house. I can give you an additional hint, but only if you request it.
Wait, can you say it one more time?
Have you met my friend Stool?
All right, I'll go.
Come up with something crazy like that.
I literally spit on like a monitor. I could have wiped my
There are so many of these that are going to cut you off guard because I picked very, very good ones. Episode 31, October 2014. You ever hear about him and Stool? Apparently, when he was young, he used to shit in little boxes and hide them around his house.
So I feel like was this maybe a conversation we were talking about, like Clint Eastwood with his stool, the chair he brought out, and he talked to the chair.
I have no idea who said this.
Have you
I don't
met
even
him
remember.
at Stool?
Are you sure this was us?
Jesus
Christ, we must have been drunk.
I'm sure.
I don't know
I
what you were
listened to
saying a
it.
long time ago. You were saying all sorts of
God.
I think that's Justin because they sound like a story. He's a storyteller.
Justin
But
is a storyteller.
it could be DJ though too, because DJ does tell. He does spin a good yarn.
I do a yarny, but Justin's a better storyteller than I am. So I don't know.
And Justin talks about poop a lot.
A lot.
Do I?
I don't know.
You got a poop mouth, Justin.
I know. I talk a lot. I talk a lot about poop a lot too.
Poop mouth.
A lot of poop.
I'm
A
kind
lot
of
of poop
curious.
talking.
He did say there's a hint.
What's the hint?
Now you
I'm
can
taking the
get
hint
it,
for you, Justin.
or you cannot. But there are not many with hints. There are some that you can't.
Wow, this
get
one
it.
has a hint.
This one has a hint.
Okay.
Would you like to go for the hint?
If I do, does something happen to me? or-
No.
Okay.
No, we're all
A box
losing.
falls on your head. Full with an anvil.
Yeah, I will shit in a little box and mail it to
Yeah, you get a little shot. You get a little shit box.
You have to give FDR a hand job, is what happens.
It's your parting. It's your parting.
This is the
gift.
worst HelloFresh I've ever received.
Get your box of poop.
It's fresh.
It's fresh. Come on.
And here's
What do
the
you want?
recipe for it.
Like 5 minutes ago. What do you want?
Bake poop approximately for 5 minutes. Let's sit. Enjoy.
No wonder we're going bankrupt.
Okay. All right. I want to hear the little hint.
Okay. The person that was being referred to is Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Okay, so
I still don't know.
It wasn't Clint Eastwood. Okay.
No.
Like
You're about stool.
Stool. Trying to think of like what movie we were talking about.
I have
too.
no idea who did this.
Would you like me to read it again?
Please.
Because it's too funny not to.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, it's just. Oh my God! Yeah, please read it.
Okay. You ever hear about him and Stool? Apparently, when he was young, he used to shit in little boxes and hide them around his house.
Okay. I think I know what this is referring
I think
to.
I
now.
know.
This is-
I don't know what this is.
This is
but
when he was referring to the bag head. When he would put the bag on his head, and he would have the stool. He would just sit on the stool with the
I
bag.
think
on
I
his
know
head.
who said this. I think I know who said this. But go ahead.
Did I say that?
I think it's Justin.
I'll say Justin.
Yeah. Well, you are Justin. Just say
You are
I
Justin.
said it.
Just say me.
I said
Third
it.
person yourself. You fuck.
Justin is the one who said it.
I'm a man of many voices and faces.
Yes,
So
two faces.
All right, Justin, you were going with yourself?
I'm going with myself.
You are correct. You did say that.
You ever hear about him and Stool?
No.
It's apparently when he was young, he used to shit in little boxes and hide them throughout his house.
Always bet on yourself.
Bet on
Mercy on
poop.
you.
You bet on Polizzi. I'm telling you.
Always bet on Brown.
Always bet on Polizzi, man. I'm telling you.
Like-
What? I gotta hear this episode because I don't know where the fuck that came from.
The cadence is in my head too. Like Justin,
Yeah, the cadence sounded like
I think Justin
Polizzi,
says
that's
like,
why.
"Oh, you know him and Stool? You know, these shit boxes. I don't know that."
I'm not trying to say it like the person who said it.
No,
but
it's
I know
fine.
I do
It's-
sometimes.
I know that. But it's funny us thinking about.
I'm trying to
him
think.
saying it back then,
I'm
though.
running like Matthew saying it is. Like, no, that doesn't sound right. Me?
Yeah,
No.
you got to run lines.
Right, you gotta run into my brain.
Yeah, you got to run the lines a few times. Like, who would say
Sorry.
that? Oh, him and Stool?
Him and Stu? You know Stu?
All right, Matthew, you are up next. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
That might be my favorite. You know him and Stu?
You know him and Stu?
Oh, just wait. It gets
so
better.
fucking good. Okay.
Okay. All right. Matthew, you ready?
Yeah.
Episode 58, November 2015. Side note,
favorite.
a lot of these are pre-COVID, and it was really weird to hear.
Yeah,
Why was it weird?
Because
this is yeah.
There was hope there, Justin. There was hope.
You were just happier.
Happier, nicer.
Really? Oh wow! I can't
The
wait.
world
to hear
wasn't over yet.
It was odd.
Okay, let's hear this fucking quote
episode
again
58,
here.
November 2015.
Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok and Felicity's ass, she's got an ass on her.
Okay. Okay. So we're talking about Green Arrow,
Felicity,
for sure, and I think Justin's saying that.
We all wanted to bang Felicity Smoke.
We always
wanted to bang.
I know, but
that's
it's
hard,
all about
man.
I'm thinking of the cadence in my head. Repeat.
Felicity did have an ass on her, though.
Repeat the line again.
Yeah, say it again.
Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok and Felicity's ass, she's got an ass on her.
No, you know what? That might be DJ because if there seems to be that ellipsis, that pause.
I do love
pregnant
ellipses.
Pause. It's like, all right, we need to go one more read.
One more read. Go ahead. Sorry, audience. We just got to. We're trying to, the mind palace. We're trying to get it out.
Yeah, exactly. It's a brain trust here.
Put your mind in November of 2015.
I am. It's firmly in
my
there.
life. I hated my life. I hated my life.
Speaking of TikTok and Felicity's ass, she's got an ass on her.
What's the first part?
It's the pause that's the great part.
What was the first part? The first part
This is probably
speaking
Jonathan.
of flick talk. What's the first part that you say?
Speaking of TikTok and Felicity's ass.
Why were we talking about? Was TikTok out at this time? I guess TikTok
Yes.
was.
It was probably brand new.
Wow. Okay. Jesus. Well, nobody uses TikTok. No, everybody uses
Chinese do.
TikTok.
All the time.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the other thing. What was you had TikTok and you had what's the other thing? that
Felicity's
they had?
ass.
Felicity's
Oh
ass.
yeah, Felicity's
Come
ass.
on, man.
You had that. Speaking of that, she got an ass. I think it's Justin. Not Justin.
Are you going with Justin?
No, I'm going with DJ. Sorry.
You're going with DJ.
The pause gives me
wanted to bang
pause.
Felicity. It's not.
I think it's
You're
more
going
you
with
talking
DJ.
about her ass. That's why.
It was Justin.
Speaking of TikTok
Speaking of
and
TikTok.
Felicity's ass, it's got an ass on her, man.
Oh!
So,
that does sound like me.
so memorable.
We all wanted to bang her, though. She did have an ass on her.
I do have a tendency to pull random topics into other topics.
It wasn't
Yeah.
random. It was.
I don't know what we were talking about
fucking
TikTok.
Speaking of TikTok,
Speaking of
Felicity's
TikTok and
ass.
Felicity's ass.
She did have an ass on her.
She must have like showed her
Is this all
ass on, like,
Justin?
TikTok.
It's all Felicity, you're on trial here.
Yeah.
That was more about Felicity's ass.
It's like on November 2013, can I quote you to say this? Speaking of TikTok and Felicity's ass.
Where is that actress? I had the hots for that actress. She did something.
Yeah, like what was her
weird.
name again? Yeah,
I fucking remember. I don't remember her real name.
she had that hot nerd look.
Yeah, man. She had an
I don't
ass
know.
on her. It's true. He wasn't bullshit.
She does
She
have an
had an
ass.
ass on
She has
her.
an ass. She has an ass.
It was right.
She has an ass.
yeah, I might say a lot of things, but
He knows about an ass. When Justin thinks about ass,
Something I gotta
When he
really
thinks about an ass, something comes out of him.
All right.
When he thinks about
DJ.
ass.
Yeah.
I can't believe the quote that I'm about to say,
Oh God, here we go.
and you're gonna find out why when you
oh
say.
god, he's
when
just
you
gonna
hear
start throwing the N bomb
This
around.
is holy shit. I mean,
it. This is the only time I can.
Okay.
Oh no! Are you,
Wait, what?
what? Is this serious?
If you're
hold
reading a
on.
quote, it's fine. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, episode 58.
Okay.
That would be crazy. It's
It
like,
is
man,
the
he
exact
took the
same
worst
episode
ones.
of the previous quote, November
Oh.
2015 episode.
It's a quote. She does have an ass on her.
It's like, what did we say after that line? Who said the next line?
This is later on in the episode.
Okay, hell of an episode.
Netflix. For the past 4 or 5 years, Netflix can do no wrong.
Oh God.
Wow.
But the past 3 or 4 years, everything has ranged from good to excellent.
Oh, wow.
So somebody was really
The
high.
fact that I just read that
Netflix.
is
Holy Jesus
beyond me.
Christ. It's
November
it's-
2015.
If
This
I
is a
said
horrible-
this, I
this
will
is a
jump
hor-
off my roof.
Yeah, this is a horrible take, which means it's probably me.
This is DJ because it's very long-winded.
Very long-winded, and it's hopeful.
Very eloquent. It's very eloquently spoken as well too. It's not like, well, I don't know what it is.
Kids, I'm dead inside right now, but I used to be alive inside, and it's probably when
very well thought out argument.
Yeah. And I probably had Felicity Smoke's ass like running. Justin put that image in my head, so I was like, yeah, everything's great. Netflix is good.
Yeah, but wasn't this like when like Daredevil and shit was like on?
Probably, that's right. I was probably in the Daredevil realm. I loved me some Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah, it might be me. I think this is me.
You're going with you?
Like right in the beginning when it was like, oh man, there's a lot of good Netflix stuff out there.
You are correct. It was you.
It seems like Netflix can't do no wrong, man. Every show they've come out with for the last 4 years has been pretty, ranging from good to excellent.
Yeah. If it's a bad take, kids, it's me. Always me.
You know what a bad take? Blame it on DJ.
Blame it on me.
All right. Mr. Polizzi, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Episode 64, February 2016.
Just listen to this one.
We have laws. I think we invented them.
That sounds like a Trump quote.
It does sound like a show. We have laws.
I'm pretty sure we invented them.
The greatest laws, the best laws.
We have the best laws. We invented laws. Laws are things. We have laws.
We have laws. I think we invented them.
We have laws. I think we invented them.
Is it Julie?
Man, that would be a twist.
What a twist?
I think I think it's Matt.
No, I think
doesn't care about the law.
I invented it. Don't worry.
You invented the law.
I am the law. It is a very stupid quote.
Yeah, that sounds like something Matt would
It sounds
throw
like
out.
it sounds very unthought, like not thought
provoking.
Not even thought provoking. You're just like
you're going with Matt.
Yeah, just imagine Matt saying that.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
I hope I didn't say this because this sounds idiotic.
You are incorrect.
Yes. I bet DJ said it.
Why?
I don't know why.
If it's a bad take, it's probably me.
Is it DJ?
We have laws. I think we invented them. Was said on the first appearance of Jay Cluett.
We have law. I think we invented them.
Oh, really?
You
Cluett, of course.
So the damn English. Throwing it around.
English. They
fucking
started
owned
the
everybody.
law. Yeah.
I got to keep you guys on your toes.
Too. Yeah.
Fun fact, it was the first appearance on the show of Jay Cluett.
Jay Cluett.
Jay Cluett makes an appearance. The fourth Beatle sometimes.
The fucking commish, man. The fucking commish.
The fucking commissioner. No chance in
Well, I guess they did.
Commish.
That's what you've
They
got.
did create rules.
So
the Magna
I
Carta.
always like to do my Jay Cluett impression. It's
Good, Matt.
Do we get to do that?
Matthew, go ahead and do your Jay Cluett impersonation.
We do have laws. I think we invented them.
Jay, you're here.
That's dangerously close.
Matt, when you go to heaven, what is the first thing you want at the pearly gates for Jesus'
I just want the perfect Jay
Alan.
Cluett
Is what he wants him to say.
Alan.
I want to be able to do the perfect Jay Cluett impression.
Wake up, Alan.
Alan. I want to whisper to Jay, saying, Jay, this is God. This is in a monologue.
All right, Matthew, are you ready?
Yeah, that was a swerve. I didn't expect.
That was a swerve.
So now we gotta like maybe. Think
be on your
I was on the right track when I said Julie. I was on the right track when I said Julie.
Yeah, it wasn't special because again, it wasn't something that any of us would say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Only
touche, Freddy.
All right, let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
Episode 69.
Nice.
May 2016. Nice. Thank you. Fuck poor people. I'm part of the 1%.
Definitely not me.
Fuck poor people.
Fuck poor people. That's 1%.
That's got to be Matt.
Yeah, that's Matt.
Yeah, I would say something repugnant like that.
Fuck poor people. I'm part of the 1%.
I must have been talking about somebody else. Definitely not myself, though.
It's like I went on a T-shirt. Fuck poor people. Part of the 1%.
I hope I was talking about something else I was watching and making a comment on that and not being.
There a hint for this
all our quotes are out of context.
That feels like Matt.
It does feel like Matt.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it does sound something fucked up. I probably would say that was back in the old days when I thought I was
The
part
old
of
days of 2016.
the old days when I was part of the 1%. Look at how the mighty have fallen.
Now you're 20%.
God, I've come down so hard. Now I'm a poor person. Fuck me.
Fuck the 1%. I'm a poor person.
Fuck me and fuck my quote I just said about myself. No, I'll go with me.
You're going with you?
Yeah.
That was said by Justin Polizzi.
Fuck those people.
I'm gonna sit
I'm
down
part of the
here
1%.
Really? Well, looky here, Captain Polizzi.
I'm pretty sure Jake Cluett said that.
No.
That's not just going on blaming other people now.
Don't blame the Welsh. He's not Welsh.
This is the time I didn't give a shit, huh?
Fuck poor people.
Justin was in a great
Fuck poor
place.
people.
Yeah, he was doing that with a monocle, swinging a cane when he said it.
Poor people. I'm
Poor people.
Well, fuck them.
It's ringing a bell now. It's ringing a bell. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, actually, I went to go pick up food today. There was a homeless guy, really authentic homeless guy.
Did you kick him?
Dirty and hairy and really greasy.
Dirty, hairy.
I'm walking out and he's kind of like, "You got any money?" And I look at him. He's got a clean, brand new cigarette in his mouth, and I just my God, man, if you can get the cigarettes.
He could have killed somebody for those cigarettes, Justin.
He might have.
Or blew somebody.
Well, anyways.
Anyways.
Anyway, well, there you go. 10 years
AJ.
later, it remains the same.
All right. Same exact episode. Episode 69, May 2016.
Nice. Wow, man, we had some good episodes back in the day. Huh? Yeah, 69 had some quotes, and 55 or something like that had some good quotes.
We were probably very dirty this episode.
Yeah.
Marvel will eventually do wrong.
Oh.
Ooh.
I wish it was something I said. I wish it was something I would have said.
I was very hopeful back in the day. So
I feel, you were like.
I think I was like, "There's no way you can crash this ship." This Titanic it's going to be the greatest ship of all time. Why do you think the Titanic would sink? It's insane. That was probably me back in the day. So
yeah, this one's either Justin or me. I think
Matthew hates Marvel though.
Yeah, I was on my bullshit back in the day.
But Justin's prophetic. I'm going to go with Polizzi.
Polizzi, you're going with? Is
He's
that your final answer?
Obviously, he's the star of the show.
Say the quote one more time.
Marvel will eventually do wrong.
Do wrong.
It'd be interesting if it was DJ. It's like, whoa.
I don't think I'm that prophetic. I think I was hopeful.
Even he knew in his heart of hearts it was.
Maybe I got possessed by the ghost of Christmas future.
By a dick devil.
No, DJ, what are you doing? Don't do it.
This is 2016.
This is right after Infinity War, so I was probably like, "Yo, Infinity War was the shit. There's no fucking way you fail, baby. Put all your stocks on that shit." Nah, I'm gonna do wrong. Sounds like Matthew. I don't think I'd say do wrong. I'm flipping a coin in my brain. Matthew. I'm going with Matthew.
You're going Matthew. Okay.
Yeah.
That was said by Justin Polizzi.
Marvel eventually will do wrong. You'll see.
Yeah, this guy's good.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
Nope. Moving on.
Freddie, are you doing any more 69 episodes?
No, that was the last 69.
Okay, can I quickly read the synopsis of episode 69?
Oh, please, God, read it.
Please do.
Let's see what happens.
On the May edition of Simplistic Reviews Podcast, Justin Polizzi absolutely loses it. Matt and GJ are powerless to stop him from embracing the dark side and unleashing his anger about the new Ghostbusters movie and Finding Dory and Spider-Man Homecoming and the television upfront trailers for Lethal Weapon, MacGyver, and Training Day. Polizzi's unbridled rage and fury sends the show toppling down into a dark abyss of obscenities and inappropriate behavior with household pets. I don't even know what that means. And the show may never, ever be able to recover from.
I don't know what it means, and I wrote
it. That was great. That was just like stream of consciousness.
I wrote that. I don't know what the fuck I came from.
Man, we used to
really lost it, huh?
Yeah, you must have. You were very angry.
Yeah.
All right, so Justin, you're up next. I gave you a bit of a curveball this time, last time, and I think this one is going to be a bit of a a softball to you. I think.
I was going to say like a knuckleball.
Let's see. Episode 77, October 2016.
I'm a black man.
I'm black and I'm proud.
I'm black and I'm proud. Felicity said that.
Like, we obviously don't have any black people on the show.
That was clearly Jake Lewitt.
Clear said that.
He said Mon at the end.
I'm a black Mon.
And fuck Max Landis too.
Ooh, I think I know who said this.
Fuck Max. I don't think none of us like Max Landis. This is. I think that
sounds
you know
like
what,
me,
I
but I'm
think
gonna go
this
with
is
Matt.
Julie.
You're gonna go with Matt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Matt on this one.
That quote was said by Matthew Stewart.
Fuck Max Landis too.
Okay.
I'm a stupid fucking punk rock.
We agree, Matt.
Yeah, fuck Max Landis.
Yeah, fuck Max. Yeah, I know my.
Yeah, Matt doesn't like Max Landis.
I like how I give.
He doesn't
his
like Jews.
dad.
Matt doesn't like Jews.
No.
Especially when they cut people's heads off.
It's true. Anti-Semitic, that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny how I give his dad a pass, and he's supposed to be a prick too.
That's
Okay.
true.
So now we are getting into some of the more funnier ones those were good.
All right.
But these made me laugh out loud driving in the car.
Oh, these are LOL quality.
Oh,
Here
yeah.
we go. Here we
Now
go.
we're in the
Here we
big
go.
leagues.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Episode 83, February of 2017.
February's a good month for us.
Good. Yeah, we come our best quality stuff in February.
Yeah, you're coming off your
Coming off
your
a
hiatus.
break.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Coming up the holidays. All that good stuff.
Okay. Green Lantern Corps. I heard it's going to be like Training Day in space. You ever get your green ring pushed in?
Yeah, we were good.
That's some quality shit right there.
It sounds like a two-parter. It sounds
That
like
sounds like a story.
It's like a story. It's like somebody said the synopsis of green.
That's literally on the box.
Space,
The
and somebody
box
said
art.
that. Why get your- why
A
get your-
poster. Green
Or it could
Lantern
have been,
Corps.
or it could have been part of a game, I guess, maybe, where it's like you're making something up. Who would say, "If I get your green ring pushed
All of us would say this.
I feel like we always quote Training Day. We always go, I got my green ring pushed in hard, Holmes.
It's between two people. It's between two people.
I don't think there was like a guest like in 2017.
I don't think any guest would reach
I don't think any
push the
guest.
ring pushed in. I don't only
Yeah.
only we're as that.
Only us three would. Justin has been on a roll, but he doesn't quote Training Day as much as DJ and I.
I can't because my father-in-law worked on it. So
He got his green ring pushed in.
He did get his ring.
I think DJ said this one. He's like up his alley.
You're going with DJ?
Yeah.
Up my what?
Your alley.
Oh,
Would you like
Up
me to
your
read
green
it
ring.
again?
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Yeah, let's read it again because I've already forgotten what it was.
Okay. Green Lantern Corps. I heard it's going to be like Training Day in space. You ever get your green ring pushed in?
Oh my God.
I offered to say it again
sounds
because
like a
it's a
call
lot
and
of fun to
response.
say.
it is That's a fun line.
All right, are you still going with DJ?
I'm still going with DJ.
You're going with
'cause I
DJ?
think- Yeah.
All right, Matt, that quote was said by you.
I heard it's going to be like Training Day in space. That's what I heard.
Training Day in space. You're
Yeah.
gonna smoke PCP in space?
Hey, Jakey. Hey, Jakey.
Pushed in space?
Hey, Jakey.
You ever get your green fucking ring pushed in?
I figured it was either me or Matt.
No,
because
I was flipping that
pushed
from a
we do
coin.
pushed in a lot.
Yeah, we quote that line.
We quote
more
that
often
movie
than
too.
probably
We
should.
quote that scene like.
Yeah.
You mentioned Training
That
Day.
or-
We're gonna
that
go
or
right to
Booty
push.
House. Like, you wanna go
Booty
to Booty
House.
House?
Shoe program comes up a lot.
Denzel Washington needs to stop being so quotable.
He did it the other day. They asked him. I think Shaq asked him to do it on like NBA TV, and he did it because he knows it's fucking fantastic.
What, shoe program?
He
or
did the
Booty
entire
House?
speech. He did the whole King
What?
Kong. He did the whole thing.
Oh man!
I was like, well, God damn it, Denzel, you know it. You know.
Did he do?
you
Did he
know-
do it with all the curse words and everything?
He censored himself. He started laughing because he almost said it. He was.
Man, that's a
He goes,
trained
y'all,
actor.
y'all
right
mother. He gotta stop.
I'm
King
putting
Kong
on
and
things
his-
on all your asses.
King Kong ain't got fluff on
Shoe
me.
program.
Shoe program. 24 hour
23
lockdown.
All right,
Man.
DJ.
Yes.
Get your
Episode 90,
Hmm.
September 2017.
Oh, that's my birthday.
It's a good show, I'm sure.
It's like I'm parallel parking in your vagina.
Wow.
Wow,
That's a large vagina. I didn't even know what the context
Are we
is.
talking about a large vagina or like a large wiener?
Or a small car.
I'm sorry, there is no assistance on this one.
What is the reference? Like, what are we referring to?
It's like I'm parallel parking in your vagina. I'm pretty good at metaphor, but that is very graphic.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Like, how does the conversation have to go to that place in order to finish with that sort of line?
That's never going to be a clue because we
know.
we were talking about.
We might have been
God
talking
knows
like
what
we might have been talking like a Fast and the Furious movie.
We've made multiple Newsmax references on this one show.
Yeah, we're still trying to win those guys back.
We'll get you. I'm going to say that's me.
That's you. Okay. All right. It's like I'm parallel parking in your vagina.
What the fuck?
Was said by Justin Polizzi.
It's like I'm parallel parking in your vagina.
Of course. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to.
Yeah, it felt like that.
It felt like a Justin line.
Do you remember the rest of it, or?
Do you think Hitler made Ava Braun like shave her pubic area to look like his
No.
Of course.
These are the
Hitler
things
invented
I
the
think of.
bikini
He
wax.
had her shave it so when he inserted his mustache, it fit perfectly.
He was fucking his own face.
Oh man, what a face fucker.
I'm fucking my own face.
It's like I'm parallel parking in your vagina. It's my mouth.
Parallel parking in a vagina.
Holy shit.
All right, Justin.
Yeah,
This is going to be on
must
our
be
quote
Madonna's
book.
vagina.
Somebody's a very wide one.
All right, Justin, the next one. Episode 98, January 2018.
Ooh, I remember that, yeah. We were getting ready for episode 100. I remember those.
Oh, yeah, I was getting close. All right.
You're gearing up.
I let Hans Zimmer shit on my chest, metaphorically.
DJ.
Yeah, he's
How dare you? How dare you?
Come on, he knows you.
That was DJ.
I would
Nobody said that.
I don't think anybody's mentioned Hans.
And if you say
Zimmer as
DJ
much as
didn't say
DJ.
that, you're wrong because DJ said that.
DJ definitely said it.
I
This is
would
definitely
never
something
let
he would
Hans
say.
Zimmer shit on my chest.
He says that in the privacy of his
Literally.
own, his
on my
his own
chest,
room.
maybe.
So, yeah.
11
Wait, was it
PM,
recording?
right
Were we
before he goes
recording
to
at that
bed.
time?
Like he's like looking around the house, like,
I don't
can
believe
I say
anybody
that?
saw me do that.
I think
We
DJ was
saw
like on a
you.
rant on how much he loved his songs, and he's like, "He gets shit on my chest." Or
Yeah.
I don't know. It does sound like more of a Matt line, but
I did say
don't know,
I
I'm gonna
am
go
pretty
DJ
good at
on this.
metaphor, and the word metaphorically is in this quote, so I don't know.
Yeah. You like to use the word and use it in
But I'm not a
every
fecal
sense of
freak.
the
But
way.
I do love
I know, but we do it for
Fecal
the show.
freak.
Fecal. You fucking fecal,
fecal
freak.
freak.
Fucking freak.
I'm going to put that on my LinkedIn.
Grabbing itty bitty titty down in the eye.
Things to do in Denver when you're dead, kids. Street Williams, God rest his soul.
Good fucking movie.
Good movie.
And Bill Nunn. God
rest his soul, too.
R.I.P. to him too. Both of them dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Justin, who are
Did
you
Hans
saying?
Zimmer shit on me?
DJ.
I
DJ.
don't
Okay.
know.
That
That's
was
me,
said
man.
by Matthew Stewart.
Hans Zimmer craps good scores. It's like that when a crowd.
I would
score-
let Hans Zimmer like take a shit on my chest.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, here's
Well,
the
if
thing
it was
about Hans.
if it was like, metaphorically like musical.
Thank you.
Make sure people knew.
You fecal
Had to,
freak.
had to make people know that I wasn't serious about
He
it.
did. He did. It was a long pause, but he did get it out.
I don't think any of us is
In
doing
the
very
shit.
well.
Congratulations, man.
All right, Matt. Wait, is it Matt? Yes, Matt. Okay.
Yes.
Episode 195, December 2022. We're getting recent here, so you should remember
We're
these.
getting
Yeah,
recent.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. My fucking memory's fucked.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Can't help you with that.
Whether you get it wrong or not, I don't give a shit.
Why can't you fucking remember this, idiot?
We'll get you a handicap sticker. I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you. Thanks, Grandma. I'll take it back here now.
All right, this one includes a hint if you need, but you may not.
Ooh.
All right. It's like a farmer fucking a goat on the edge of a cliff. You just got to keep fucking that goat to make sure it doesn't push you over. It is the end of civilization.
I know exactly who said this.
I feel like I've said this before because I was like quoting George Carlin or
There's
something
only
like
one
that.
person I know that can be disalliterative about goat fucking.
Yeah, but it's well, this is I want to say Justin Polizzi, but we haven't had Jay on the show in a while. Like, could it be another show that Jay was?
Fluid
on?
would never need this.
Well, he would do it in his own way. It's like being behind the sheep and fucking the sheep, and then doing this. It seems like
it's not like him saying scheduled wrong. This is goat fucking.
Scheduled. All right, how about a hint?
All right, a hint. Okay, this is in reference to the DC Marvel mashup possibility. Once, I believe, once James Gunn was announced head of DC.
Okay, well, this is definitely Justin because he rages against the machine all the time.
Okay.
He's a rager.
Would you
and
like me to read it one more time?
Please.
Okay.
Yes, let's run that back.
Okay.
Run that line again.
It's like a farmer fucking a goat on the edge of a cliff. You just got to keep fucking that goat and make sure it doesn't push you over. It's the end of civilization. Episode 195, December 2020.
I know exactly who said this. I know exactly who said this.
It's Justin.
Gotta be Justin.
You're going with Senator Polizzi.
It gotta be
going
Polizzi.
with Dr. Polizzi.
That quote
Am I correct?
was said by Matthew Stewart.
Really?
I would not have said. Really?
You did.
It's like a farmer fucking a goat on the edge of a cliff. You just have to keep fucking that goat to make sure the goat doesn't push you back over.
Very
the ledge.
graphic analogy, but all right, I'll go with it.
It makes sense in my head. Yes, don't judge
there's
me.
a goat there with than thunder, so you can go that one.
This is just the end of civilization.
Wow, apparently I did.
Wow. It was so descriptive. I thought Polizzi was going somewhere with it.
Well, Justin goes somewhere with it.
It didn't go anywhere.
Right off the cliff.
Well, anyway. Well, also, it's like the kind of word usage. Like, it should have been me too, because what I was saying at the end.
Technically, he's correct. You really got to keep fucking that goat, or you know.
Well, I said you got to keep fucking the goat, but then
the end of civilization.
Saying the goat has to push me off. The goat can't push me off because I'm fucking the goat.
Well, the goat might be.
Well, whoever's fucking the goat. The goat can't push you.
Moving on. We're getting into goat fucking.
I like how you're trying to
justify it.
Justify this.
It's
justify your goat fucking.
Very illustrative.
Listen, animal abuse.
I'm just trying to justify that I
no matter how you cut
correctly.
How did he like it?
Yeah. Well, it's the end of civilization, so it's fine.
All right, DJ.
At least it was in reference to like DC and MCU.
All right. Episode 199, February.
Have you ever seen Stool? I'm sorry.
2020.
Ever seen Stool?
That was my favorite.
That might be my favorite line of all time. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know him and Stool.
You know him and Stool?
Speaking of stool, you know he shits in little bags around his house.
Episode 199, February 2020.
199, right before Terrifier. It's fresh in my mind. Go ahead.
All right. Episode
was that
February 2023.
Mm-hmm.
It took us 22 seconds to make a dick joke. That's got to be a record.
I know who said this.
I feel like it's DJ.
I think it's me.
This is DJ's.
He likes to keep track of numbers.
I do like to
This
track
is
the
DJ's
dick jokes.
pick. He gets a. Choose.
I'm about 98% certain it's me because I'm the only one that tracks. The running joke, new YouTube viewers,
metrics and all that stuff.
We metric out the dick jokes, and I keep track of it. So I think that's me.
Okay.
The way to a good show is a dick joke every 22 seconds.
It's true.
We've done
the math.
You are going with yourself.
I'm going with me.
You are correct.
I say if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, do not go to the hospital.
It means it's working.
Yeah, just
that means have fun.
Just let it work out. Right?
It took us 22 seconds to make a dick joke. That's got to be a record.
That's why you always bet on black.
Always bet on black dicks.
But you're black.
But you always bet on black dicks.
This is the last one, Justin. It is for you. Episode 210, July 2023. Not that long ago. Don't ask what your asshole can do for you, but what you can do for your asshole.
It's definitely an opening monologue.
Opening for real. It's a literal opening.
Don't
It's a
ask
gaping opening.
what your asshole can do for you, but what you can do for your asshole.
I
probably
think
me.
it's a wonderful line. I think it's very helpful. Get your colon checked, ladies and gentlemen.
I think I know who said this because of what it's a reference of. But I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna type it in. I'm just gonna type it down. Make sure.
I'm gonna go with Matt on this one.
You're going with Matt.
Sounds like a Matty.
Yeah,
it's a Matty line. You think?
I take everybody's best
I don't
lines.
know.
and use
Sometimes
them.
we all.
I'm like the Carlos Mencia of this podcast.
I think it's me.
Really?
Oh,
I think it might be me.
Well, we're all over the place.
All right, I'm gonna go with Matt
it's
still.
a Kennedy reference.
Yeah.
And I'm a history buff, so I don't know.
It's a stupidity reference.
It's a stupid reference.
It's a stupidity and Kennedy reference.
It's a stupid Kennedy reference.
Stupid Kennedy reference.
I feel like we make fun of like John Kennedy.
We make a John Kennedy on this show that we're on right now. It's a sketch before this.
It's a blast.
We're bringing it back up. The last podcast ever made.
All right, Justin.
Last episode.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go with Matt on this one.
You're going with Matt.
Well, thank you, Justin.
I don't think
That
that's a compliment.
Was said by Matthew Stewart.
Oh, is that my uncle?
John fucking Kennedy.
My uncle's back.
Are you an asshole? Don't ask what your asshole can do for you, or what you can do for your asshole.
I'm good.
No, you're not. You're bad. You're a bad boy.
You're bad. You say bad
You say
stuff.
bad
Ew.
stuff.
My buttholes.
This has been Simply Accountable. Proving once again the internet is forever.
Freddie, tell us everybody what we got anything going on. Let's let everybody know. I'm gonna.
Yeah, Freddie, you know more about what we're doing than we are.
We don't know.
So you
What are we doing?
You can catch this show on simplistic.reviews.
No, what? No, put your own shit.
Why? If they've heard the show, they know I already do a podcast called Dads on the Rocks podcast. You can
Look,
just do it on
we
any
have
streaming
so many
service.
brand new viewers on YouTube. All 30 of them. Freddie, get
How
going.
many more did we get during the
We lost
the
10.
time
We lost.
this recording?
We lost.
I think it was right around the shitting in the box quote.
I think it was right around stool.
That's right.
Right around
when
stool.
when you met, you know him.
They're bringing up shy. We got.
I think during this podcast we gained like 12.
All right, there
Dial
you go.
buff. A bunch of racists. Apparently, Denzel Washington.
It's the beauty of like just always on technology. It's always hearing you talk, so you never know who's listening anymore.
But yes, I
Or
do.
it's
I do a
putting
show called
putting it into the universe.
Dads on the Rocks podcast. It's fun. It's for parenting. It's fun, but not nearly as fun as the Simplistic.Reviews.
I know, 'cause, well, we act like a bunch of babies.
You get your green ring pushed in if you get listen to this show.
Yeah, don't get that green ring pushed in.
We got to play this game again. Freddie's going to always be here, keeping us accountable of all the horrible shit we say. So
everything.
Anybody else?
You guys are going to jail in like 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
He's not wrong.
Thanks for the head
He
start.
doesn't even have to blackmail us. It's literally out there for the public.
You guys are going to jail at some
You're
point.
incriminating yourselves. What are you doing?
You guys are going to Mayor of Kingstown jail. Y'all are fucked.
Jesus Christ! Please no.
Somebody's gonna take us up to Detroit.
I'm not gonna make it
Drop
to
us
the.
off.
Dude, you're gonna get killed in the car.
Take me to Sing Sing. Please don't take me to
know.
Detroit.
Dude, Freddie, I'm not even joking. I think
Take
there's
me
like 10
anywhere
episodes somebody gets killed on the bus to jail.
Yeah, they never even,
They even make it into the cell.
And they're
that's gonna
lucky
be
actually.
you
'Cause It's
guys.
worse. It's worse in
They
jail.
went good.
You don't wanna
They went
go
out
to jail
good.
there.
This has been the 4th of July edition of the Simplistic Reviews Podcast. Every red-blooded American loves Independence Day. But you know who doesn't? Your dogs. You ever watch a dog during a fireworks display? It's like watching a drug addict in a rehab facility. They're squirming around thinking at any minute they're going to explode. And they can't, for the life of them, understand why the fuck no one else is running. So, do yourself a favor this year, pet owners. Get yourself some soundproofing. Or else your dog is gonna have more PTSD than Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network.
Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
You ever hear about him and Stool?
No.
Apparently, when he was young, he used to shit in little boxes and hide them throughout his house.